This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by Bank of Hindman, Papa John's in Hazard, Thacker Grigsby, Mountain Arts Center, June and Joy Boutique, TVS Cable, Michelle Lawson, Attorney at Law, Paradise Pizza, and Hayden Citizens Bank.
Welcome to Before the Whistle here at Leslie County High School and Richard M. Nixon Gymnasium as we begin the Appalachian Wilders 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. I have tonight, I'm Manus Blair, and I have Coach Noble here who will give us some great insight on these games tonight. And we've got two games tonight. First game being the Hazard Lady Bulldogs versus the Wolfe County Lady Wolves.
Lady Wolves, yes.
And then the second game following that, about 30 minutes later, will be the Letcher County Lady Cougars, and they will face the Owsley County Lady Owls.
Should be two good basketball games, four good teams, pretty evenly matched, a couple good matchups across the board. You're going to see some outstanding players here in this region. You're going to see some of the very best players that you know about, and you're going to see some really good basketball players that you haven't seen yet. So I'm excited. I know you are too.
Oh, this is the best time of the year. Even though it's not March, it's still March Madness, and saw some of that this particular weekend in college basketball, those late shots and all that stuff. And, you know, you can just already start feeling the people coming in the background, and you probably can see them. And it's just the best time of the year for basketball. Coaches, players, fans, and just anybody in the media.
Well, if you're a coach and you're fortunate enough to be playing, it's the greatest time of year. If not, it's a good time to be a fan, I guess. But,
yeah.
You know, it's this is what you work for all year.
Right.
You know, this is what you lift weights for. This is what you condition for, and all your scrimmages and practices leading up to it are all for moments like tonight.
Right, and that dream, that first practice, you set the precedent as you would at Leslie County, and that approach starts from day one and continues almost 24/7 to the following year. So it's going to be an exciting night between these ladies out here tonight, and they're living their dream in this gym. Of course, one of the things that I've always, as a coach and a player here in this gym, it's an outstanding place to play basketball and has an outstanding background and everything, and the shooters really enjoy this gym.
This is a great shooting gym. The Nixon Center is. You know, this is my first year coaching here at Leslie County High School, so it's the first time that I got to experience it as much. But I know as a coach at Breathitt and, of course, at Buckhorn for 15 years, we always enjoyed coming over. This gym, especially when it's capacity or near capacity, like it will be tonight, is one of the most exciting environments, not just in the 14th region, but in the mountains. And when you've got four pretty well-balanced teams, you're going to have two exciting basketball games.
Yeah, and, you know, the thing about it is as well, not everybody gets to host the region, and I know that people of Leslie County, all the administration, and all those people really look forward to this moment, and I expect a whole lot of the good things that's going to come about in girls basketball tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Our school, our administration, and our community are extremely excited to host this event. You and I are going to go check this hospitality room out as soon as the first opportunity we get. That's where a couple of our guys are at right now, as a matter of fact. But the people in Leslie County, they take a lot of pride in everything we do, and this is going to be no exception.
And when we come back, we'll talk about the two matchups tonight. And the Appalachian Wireless, we agree to those. But when we come back, we'll talk about the two matchups.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have two attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
AppalachianWireless.com is here to make your life easier and save you money. Sign in or create a self-care account to pay bills, view usage, or check contract dates. You can also apply for paperless billing and auto pay to save up to $5 per phone per month on postpaid plans. Forward pay customers, you can also renew or change your plans and pay your bills online as well. It's self-care at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Beacons of Hope is pleased to announce the opening of their first residential treatment facility. The caring and compassionate staff at Beacons of Hope have been providing exceptional outpatient care for substance use disorder, behavioral health, and co-occurring disorders from their location inside the Hazard Primary Care Center. With the expansion into residential treatment, we will be able to better serve our patients. We understand that addiction is a disease and a medical condition with complex causes and research-proven methods of treatment. Beacons of Hope treats the whole patient with medical services, counseling, and support services.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have two attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
AppalachianWireless.com is here to make your life easier and save you money. Sign in or create a self-care account to pay bills, view usage, or check contract dates. You can also apply for paperless billing and auto pay to save up to $5 per phone per month on postpaid plans. Forward pay customers, you can also renew or change your plans and pay your bills online as well. It's self-care at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Beacons of Hope is pleased to announce the opening of their first residential treatment facility. The caring and compassionate staff at Beacons of Hope have been providing exceptional outpatient care for substance use disorder, behavioral health, and co-occurring disorders from their location inside the Hazard Primary Care Center. With the expansion into residential treatment, we will be able to better serve our patients. We understand that addiction is a disease and a medical condition with complex causes and research-proven methods of treatment. Beacons of Hope treats the whole patient with medical services, counseling, and support services.
Might not be too strong.
Yeah, probably. Yep, test. 1, 2. Welcome to Leslie County High School, the site of the girls' 14th regional tournament. I'm Dave Adams along with Harold Mullins, the voice of East Kentucky sports, and want to thank Manus Blair for all of his expertise, and Coach Noble, and glad to have them along here on this show. It's Bulldogs and Wolves.
It's Bulldogs and Wolves. You're exactly right. And I'm going to remind you because they reminded me, okay? And that is, this is the Appalachian Wireless Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament, brought to you exclusively by Appalachian Wireless.
Does that mean everybody can pick up a pretty good deal right now?
That means that they told me to come get a new phone. No, I'm just kidding.
But we want to thank those folks, that's for sure, for helping bring high school sports to all the area, along with Hometown 24.
We welcome you to the Nixon Center here on the campus of Leslie County High School in Hyden for the opening round of the Appalachian Wireless Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament. I'm Harold Mullins. David Adams sits alongside, and in game number 1, it should be a good one. Wolfe County champions of the 56th take on the surprise Lady Bulldogs of Hazard, runner-up in District 54.
You're right, Harold. This could be a tight one. They've met earlier in this season. Wolfe County's record, 22-9, Hazard 15-14. But they met early in this season. It was a good ball game, so I expect a good ball game here tonight.
When you talk about Hazard, you got to talk about Abby Maggard. She lit up the 54th District this year.
She will shoot it anywhere she sees daylight, and she's been making it. So she's been playing pretty impressive. So curious to see how the Wolves play defense against Maggard.
I expect a good one. The Wolfe County Wolves and the Bulldogs of Hazard. Hazard coached by Jeremy Howard, and the Wolves coached by Gary Brown. We're going to take a break, and we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. We'll be right back with the introduction of starting lineups and the opening tip as we roll on from the Nixon Center. We'll be right back.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have two attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, Call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
All righty, thank you very much, and welcome back to the Nixon Center as we get ready for Game 1 at Regional Tournament Week across the Commonwealth. The regionals actually got underway yesterday. 4 first-round games in the 9th region were played yesterday, and 2 first-round games in the 4th region. But everyone else start their regional week tonight, and here in the 14th, it'll be the Wolfe County Wolves and the Lady Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. First of all, for the Lady Bulldogs, they'll start Hannah Caudill in the middle, an 8th grader. Carly Davidson, a freshman, will start at one guard, along with Abby Maggard, a senior, number 1. Maddie Maddie Cronapple, a 7th grader, will start at one forward, and Autumn Ramey will start at the other, an 8th grader. Once again, it is Caudill, Davidson, Cronapple, Maggard, and Ramey. And for the Wolves of Wolfe County, they will start number 10, Sarah Smith.
Smith is a good shooter out on the floor, likes to shoot on either wing side. Very good shooter.
Smith is a senior. Another senior is Hannah Kidd, number 23. Also starting will be number 30, Kenzie Miller. Number 4 is Bailey Wright, and number 22 is Jasmine Banks. Once again for the Wolves, it is Banks and Kidd, Miller, Smith, and Wright. And we are just about ready to get this one underway.
Region 12 will be calling the basketball game, so I think Region 14 will travel to Region 13 this year, Harold, so in Corbin. So
not a bad trip down to the convention center.
No, it's not bad at all.
We're ready to get the 14th Region Girls Tournament, the Appalachian Wireless 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament underway. And we are underway, and it is Hazard that comes first. Abby Maggard all the way to the baseline, leans in, misses the shot. Rebound comes down, and Wolfe County will have it.
Good D by the Wolves that time.
Quickly, front court for the Wolves, that's Smith. They'll work it around the zone, and a quick 3 is no good. Air ball out of bounds. It will go back to Hazard. That was number 30, Miller, that took that shot.
Yeah, Bulldogs like that zone, 1-2-2 or a 2-3, and they'll match up out of it.
Coming up in game number 2, it will be Letcher and Wolfe County. Should be a good one. Driving across the baseline, Bulldogs with it. And a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound down inside, Wolfe County has it. Quickly, Smith front court, has it poked away, gets it back. Looks like Wolfe County will like to shoot the 3, doesn't it?
Yes, they do.
Now driving baseline, losing.
Play 4 out and 1 under.
Finally, they get it over into the corner, save the turnover. Inside it goes, Wolfe County back outside. They whirl it in and now out back outside. Hazard, a very, very aggressive zone defense. Cut into the middle, shot no good by Smith. And to be honest with you, she got a great look, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Shot no good by Caudill, and the rebound comes down. Wolfe County has it, as one would expect. Both these teams have opened up just a little bit on the nervous side.
Region is a little different than any other game in the year. The goals get smaller, and each play means so much.
I want to thank John Noble and Manus Blair for
did a great job
doing our pregame show tonight. They'll be back at the Man Toyota at the half.
Wolfe County moving the ball well. They're not dribbling, well coached. They're passing the basketball. And
in the corner, breaking, they leave it up. Ball knocked out of bounds.
That was
Ramey getting a piece of that one.
Ramey, an 8th grader.
Looking, finally gets it inbounds. Once again down the lane, they drop it off. Zone very aggressive now. 3 left corner, no good. And we played almost 3 minutes and still no score, but the ball will stay with Wolfe County.
Hazard moving well on the zone defense right now, covering the shooters very well, as Wolfe County's been having 4 out with 1 line up at the foul and drop to the block.
As a turnover, Maggard has it. Maggard will get the Bulldogs on the board, 2-0. Quickly back the other way. Smith drives it all the way to the baseline. They almost threw it away, but it's rescued.
Maggard almost another steal. Earl Hazard starting to overplay the passes now in this zone. And so Wolfe County, the spacing is good right now, but they're skipping passes. So see how the Bulldogs defense picks up.
Front court. In the corner, they go to right. Now bring it back outside. This zone defense is very aggressive, overplaying the passing lanes. And another turnover. Maggard has it, 4-0 Bulldogs. Timeout. Coach Gary Brown. We've played a little more than 3 minutes, and really Wolfe County, other than the one drive through the paint, has not gotten a look against this defense.
No, and the defensive hazard is pushing them out on the floor too, and that is a very good job by the Bulldog defense. They're really matching up well. I look for Coach Brown. He may put a kid on the block and one at the foul line and scoot everybody in a little bit and start driving the paint a little bit, Earl. We'll see what happens, but
well, they have turned the ball over 2 times in a row, and 2 times in a row, Abby Maggard has made them pay.
Yep. Ann Dixon and Dave Dixon want to thanks for that candy. Everybody's enjoyed it, and I will tell you, Harold has had his share so far. No question about it.
Well, that's the way it's meant to be.
It was. It was very good. Very good.
4-0, and we're back to play. They'll throw over the zone.
Now, right here is where the defense is really working for Hazard.
They're making good moves to penetrate the zone, but they're getting nothing out of it. There's a 3, good.
Looks like Miller will get her first bucket, the sophomore for the Wolves.
It was Kidd, number 23, I believe, that made that one.
I thought it was 30.
No, it was 23 Kidd.
30. Yeah, it was 30. 30. Top of the key, 30.
Shot good.
We'll find out when we have a break. Hey, nice shot.
Brown Apple with a 3. It is 7-3.
She's a nice player. 8th grader, strong, too.
Brown Apple's only a 7th.
7th grade?
Yes.
My goodness, she's going to be a player.
Open down underneath. Shot no good, but we got a foul, and that's going to be on Hazard. And that's going to be on number 30. Hannah Caudle.
Number 30 got the bucket.
It was 30 that got the bucket. I'm sorry. I thought it was 23. At the line will be number 22, and that is Banks.
So Miller gets her first 3. Shot it about 20 feet out. Nice touch.
Banks 1 out of 2. It's 7-4. Maggard will walk it across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs.
Look for Caudle to set this screen and see if Maggard.
And Maggard lost it out of bounds.
Yep.
She just simply dribbled that one out of bounds.
Got bumped some and just went off, and not enough to call the foul. So you got to really be strong with the basketball.
Wolfe County trying to advance to the semifinal. In the corner, that's a three. No good, but we got a foul. That's going to be on Cronapple, and that's going to be 3 shots coming up.
That is
to Bailey Wright.
A mistake you don't do. You don't foul that three-point shooter out there. So, but she's the 7th grader, Harold, so they're going to make some mistakes.
Right, first shot is good. Good crowd starting to file in for this one. Should be a packed house by the start of the second game.
One more shot.
Second shot is good. Bailey Wright can tie with a bucket here.
Junior guard.
And it's good. 3 in a row for Wright. We're tied at 7. And let's see if they'll come out and apply a little pressure to Maggard. She gets it now, circles back behind the arc, goes inside to Caudle, turns with a left hand and put it in.
Like the move out of Caudle.
Caudle, an 8th grader.
Yep, gets her first bucket.
Very young Bulldog team, with the exception of 25-point per game Maggard. Right for 3, no good. Rebound on the floor, stolen away, coming up with it, put it up and in, and that's Wright again.
She's got 5 in the ball game with that takeaway.
Tied at 9. Down inside, Caudle again, no good. Rebound down to Wright. And what do we got? A foul underneath. And that's going to be on Cronapple, I believe.
2. And that was 84 feet from the bucket, which you don't want to see happen. So Cronapple's really wasted 2, Harold. Wasted both fouls.
Wolfe County has never led in this one, but they have an opportunity now. Has the ball almost stolen by Maggard, and finally it is stolen. They're going to get Wright for the foul.
Yeah. Hazard overplaying some of these passing lanes by the Wolves right now. .224 to go, first quarter, tied at 9.
One of the tournament favorite Owsley County will play next. And we got an illegal screen. Wolfe County will get it. Right to the top of the circle. Now they go inside, open, put up and in. They penetrated the zone.
Noble gets her first bucket, the freshman.
Kidd penetrated the zone and got it to Noble, and she made no mistake. 11-9.
A very nice play.
Wolfe County with it, right in the top of the circle.
Smith, number 10's.
Smith playing with a face mask.
Yeah.
Like she may have gotten a broken nose or something along the way. Shot no good, and Maggard comes out of there with it. Maggard races it in front court. Stops out behind the arc, now makes her move, and the runner is good.
Maggard's got 6 with a soft touch on the right side.
Wolfe County facing the zone once again. They look inside. Now we'll wheel it to the right side where Wright is open. Shot on air ball. Rebound taken down. Put up no good. Foul's going to be on number 11 for Hazard, and that is Everidge, the 8th grader. She picks up her first. And we got substitutions coming in for Wolfe County.
is good. Noble gets the, looks like we have number 30 back. That's Miller.
Abigail Noble.
Yeah, and number 22, that is Banks.
Second shot is good. 13-11, Wolfe County with a 2-point lead.
43 seconds, first quarter.
Rapidly moving affair. A step back three by Maggard, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound by Everett, back to shot no good. Another rebound. This time Maggard will make them pay.
8 by Maggard.
Ramey missed the second shot, and Maggard now.
Yeah. 8 points for Maggard in the ball game.
8 points of their team, 13.
Yep.
3 seconds, they go inside, driving, putting it up, no good. And the horn sounds, we reach the end of one quarter. The score, Wolfe County 13, Hazard 13. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Appalachian Wireless Girls 14th Region Tournament. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless 14th Regional Tournament here at Hyden, the Nixon Center in Harrell. It's 13-13, and we're getting ready for quarter number 2. It should be, I think they're trying to figure out whose basketball it is here, so they've got it set now, I'm thinking.
And they have decided, yes, it is Wolfe County's ball.
Yeah, it is. And now we're ready for play.
They lob it in back court, and Smith will bring it in front court for the Wolves. Boy, Coach Gary Brown does a great job with this Wolfe County team.
Yes, he does.
Top of the circle, 3, no good. Rebound, Wolfe County has the offensive board.
Banks with a good rebound there. That's her third rebound since she's come in the ball game.
They try to go inside, kick it out. Miller's open, no good. Rebound, Hazard, Maggard. Threw it down low, put up and in by Everett.
Everett has her first 2 of the night.
15-13.
And to be honest, a nice pass. Up top, down low.
I was kind of surprised she was able to show great hands to go up and catch that ball.
Absolutely.
Miller brings it in, and now driving. They'll get it back. Going up, and a lot of contact.
Yeah.
And the foul's going to be on Hazard, number 15, a Brooklyn Cornet. Going to the line will be number 22, Banks, for Wolfe County. Wolfe County Banks shot no good.
She's 1 for 3 there so far in the ball game.
This one is good. 15-14, Bulldogs by 1 with a foul. Inside Caudle. kicks it back outside. Every drives baseline, and we got a foul. That was probably going to be on Smith, number 10. No, it was not Smith. It was number 4, Wright. We are seated on the stage here at Owsley County, and believe you me, we are not alone up here, are we?
No, we're not. We got some good guys all around us.
Several outlets covering the 14th region tournament, and we'll see the same thing when the site turns to boys action. And we got a foul, and this one's going to be on Banks, I believe.
Maggart will be going to the line. She has 8 in the ball game so far. Opportunity to hit double digits.
Shot is good. And Maggart gets both of them.
10 points. She's in double figures. First
17-14. Wolfe County picked the dribble up. Finally gets it over. And now Maggart will steal. And an easy layup for Maggart. Boy, Wolfe County just not taking care of the basketball. 19-14, 5-point lead. They go into Banks. Down low and put up and in.
That was Noble with her second bucket, Harold. She's got
the freshman,
4.
Noble.
Yeah.
That was a big bucket. They needed that.
Yes, they did.
Maggart handling way out behind the arc. Now gives it and going down the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it went off the leg of Autumn Ramey.
It did indeed.
Good defense there. Average one-man press. Now they get it down the lane and driving, and an offensive foul on number 24, Noble. Maggart came in there and took the lick and got the call.
Did.
19-16. Maggart. Boy, the Hazard Bulldogs defeated one of the tournament region favorites, Prairie Central, in the district. And Maggart hit 2 absolutely phenomenal three-point shots in the last minute of that game. This Hazard team has improved greatly since the start of the year.
Absolutely.
They get it into Everidge, returns it to Maggart, well out behind the arc. Maggart goes down low, bad pass, almost intercepted. Taken down, put up, no good. Rebound, put back up, that's no good. Finally coming away with it is Noble. Fire it long, going up and getting it, and getting fouled was number 22, and that was Banks. I don't know how she caught it to start with.
Yeah, that's true. Ramey will
but
get
boy,
the foul.
I'm here to tell you that Ramey got a major piece of her, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She got the foul. She was going to make sure it wasn't a three-point play.
Going to the line. Jasmine Banks shot no good, back of the iron and off. We switch to the bottom part of the bracket tomorrow night. It'll be Knott County Central and Breathitt County. And Owsley County will take on Estill County, and walking called on Noble. And we got timeout Hazard. 4:59 to go, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And David had Maggart's played great defensively,
yes,
and she has taken her shots within the realm of the offense, and she's played awfully well.
Yeah, she's got 12 in the game already, and she's had a couple of good passes to her teammates, and she's being very selective and trying to get her younger team members involved. No question about that.
Hazard with it. Ramey front court. Outside they go now, inside to Maggard. She turns and missed the shot. Rebound down inside. We got a Caudle, and they just rip it away from her, does Noble. So Wolfe County came away with it after it looked like Caudle had the rebound. Top of the circle, three, no good. Out of bounds, that comes up here with us, and out of bounds.
Smith knocked that one out, and it'll go back to the Lady Bulldogs.
The Nixon Center, it's been a while since this place hosted a regional tournament.
Yes, it has.
Bulldogs with it, facing the zone. Maggard step back three, no good. That was deep.
Yes, that was.
Front court, Smith. And Maggard with another steal, and we got a foul.
Overplaying the passing lane and was able to pick that one
and
off.
that one saved the Wolves a bucket.
Yes, it would.
For Hazard, number 23 is Shelby Lewis. She comes into the lineup. Maggard drives it all the way to the right wing. Now brings it to the top of the circle. Three, good.
Nice shot.
Maggard has given the Bulldogs a 6-point lead, 22-16. They go down low to Noble. She turns, goes up, and got fouled.
Noble going back to the...
Noble only a freshman.
Yep, 4 points so far in the ball game.
And they're battling. 2 free throws coming up to Noble, fires it up and in.
It's the first one. 5 points.
Right back into the lineup, leaving will be Smith. No, it is not Smith leaving. Smith's still out there. She's got the face mask. Here's the second shot. No good. Rebound, Maggard. In a hurry. Top of the circle. Down low, nice pass. Put up and in. That was Everidge, number 11.
Everidge has 4 in the ball game. 2 assists from Maggard to get both buckets.
And 24-17. Hazard. Boy, they got this zone spread out. Down the lane, going up and putting it in was Banks.
Banks has got 4 in the ball game with that bucket.
24-19. Maggard handling for the Bulldogs. Into the corner and driving. Kicking it back out. And now down low, it is Everidge. Missed the shot. Got it back, gets it out, and Maggard thought about a 3. Comes off the high ball, screen on the dribble. Now step back. And what do we got? What was the call?
3 seconds.
So we hadn't seen that call this year.
Here comes the zone as Hazard leaves somebody right on Smith as everybody else is in the box. And we'll switch.
Smith, they go inside. It's picked off. Good defense there by Cornett. Gets it ahead to Maggard. Fall away, hit it. And timeout, Wolfe County. 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Hazard 26, Wolfe County 19. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Yeah. $1:46 to go till half, 26-19. It's been Bulldogs. It's been defense by Abby Maggard, Harold, that's really made the difference. She's got 3 steals, and the Bulldogs have been able to score off those steals.
Yeah, it really has. They have, Wolfe County has turned it over, have not taken care of the basketball. Abby Maggard has come up with 3 steals. Got a couple of buckets out of that, almost got another one. Driving, getting it underneath, ball kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wolfe County.
Yeah, I thought that was a good play on defense by the Bulldogs, but also good fundamentals by Wolfe County, trying to bounce that ball in at that target there.
Smith looking, lobs it in, and a quick 3 is no good. Rebound, Wolfe County's got it. Noble goes back up, no good. Noble again, put it in, and foul.
Yep, Bulldogs made a mistake on there. She got good position, and nobody got in front of her.
Boy, she would not be denied, would she?
No.
Biggest lead of the game has been 7. And going to the line and a chance to cut it to 4 right here is Noble, and it's good.
She's got 8 in the ball game now, Noble.
Stay tuned at the half. We'll be throwing it back over to our good buddies, Maintenance Blair and the good coach, John Noble.
Yeah.
And they'll take us through our halftime activities. The Man Toyota at the half. Maggard off the high ball screen, drives it all the way into the corner, and now gets it back out. They'll wheel it around the zone, and a 3 is good.
She's having a good ball game. Is average, and they're letting her get set, and she's pretty good set shooting.
29-22, back to a 7-point lead. 1:03 remaining. Smith drives it in front court. Now they go to Banks at the foul line, goes down the lane, has it stripped away, and will stay with Wolfe County. Smith out to do the honors.
Good defense by the Bulldogs, cutting the lane off.
And he goes to Noble, no good, and they got an offensive foul, and I don't know about that. I always heard you have to give them room to come down.
Supposedly.
29-22. Maggard handling, now shooting, and it's no good. Rebound down inside. Wolfe County has it. 29-22, 37 seconds to go. In the corner he goes, and Banks will drive. And she got fouled. And that may be on Maggard.
Yep. Yep, that's going to be on Maggard.
For Wolfe County, number 23, Kidd will come back into the lineup. Going to the line, Banks, and she missed this one.
Banks so far in the ball game shooting free throws. She's made 2 out of 5. Got one more coming. She's got 4 in the game.
And she missed another one. Rebound down, Lady Dogs. It goes the other way in a hurry with Abby Maggard. Driving it into the corner now. Open underneath. Put up and in by Everett.
Everett's having a big game so far. She's got 9 in the ball game.
And right now, Wolfe County's concentrating on Maggard, and Maggard's picking them apart. Down inside it goes, and Banks drives, missed the shot. Rebound down, ball on the floor. Maggard comes up with it. Goes cross court, and at the buzzer, no good. And we've reached halftime in the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament by Appalachian Wireless. The score, the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard 31, and Wolfe County is 22.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
AppalachianWireless.com is here to make your life easier and save you money. Sign in or create a self-care account to pay bills, view usage, or check contract dates. You can also apply for paperless billing and auto pay to save up to $5 per phone per month on postpaid plans. Forward pay customers, you can also renew or change your plans and pay your bills online as well. It's self-care at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Welcome back to the Man Toyota of Prestonsburg at the half with the Hazard Lady Bulldogs up 31-22. Coach Noble, what do you think about the first half?
Well, I think they figured out that you and I have faces made for radio, not television, is what I think. But you know, I think with Hazard, I think they've got the contributions that they've needed to get out of the supporting cast for Abby Maggard. You know, the kids are young, but they're making their shots, coming up with key rebounds. They're defending extremely well. Laura Everidge's defense on the point guard of Wolfe County really was a difference in that first half. And as long as the younger kids are producing and Abby Maggard's making her shots, it's going to be a tough second half.
Right, and we kind of talked a little bit off the air and everything when you're talking about Abby Maggard. She's going to score on every different level, and they're doing a good job trying to hedge the screens and everything, but she's just really tough to get in front of. Naomi Noble comes off the bench, sparks the Lady Wolves in the second quarter. Maddie Frontapple picks up her second, and they were able to she hits a big three and then picks up her second foul. Wolfe mainly played, pretty much 99% man-to-man against them. Biggest thing that I see down on this end down here is just the Lady Wolves are not able to hit their three-point shots, especially the Miller kid who is got that potential of getting real hot and putting them in there.
Miller and Wright have got to get going. Those are their two shooters.
Yeah.
The team as a whole shoots the basketball very well, but those two in particular, Wright is a 40% three-point shooter for the season, and Miller is probably mid to high 30s for her career, I would imagine. So they really need to get them going. Naomi Noble off the bench was a huge lift for the Lady Wolves in the second quarter, and I think that's one of the things we thought coming in is maybe that Wolfe County did have an advantage in depth.
Yeah, and she was physical. And, the 12th region referees were letting them play a little bit, and she was going after it. The shots, they're getting good shots. The Lady Wolves are getting the shots, I believe, that Coach Brown is okay with. They just got to knock them down.
Yeah, absolutely. There was, as Hazard got away a little bit in this second quarter, a lot of times it was off missed easy shots and missed free throws from Wolfe County that allowed them to get easy looks. Abby Maggard got a couple steals, got in transition, took two huge charges, which from a player of her caliber you really like to see, because a lot of times, the quote-unquote stars don't do those things quite as well, but her stepping up, taking two big charges were impact plays as well.
Right, and, the Wolves, Lady Wolves knocked down their free throws. That kept them in this game, and what's some adjustments you think, looking at now, that either Coach Brown or Coach Howard needs to make in the second half?
I think with Coach Brown with Wolfe County, Hazard went to a box and one there, took the point guard away. So they're going to have to establish a second ball handler or even a third ball handler, depending on what they want to do offensively. But they're going to have to take a little pressure off that ball handler, because box and one was extremely effective. They did a pretty good job of moving some guys, cutting around the perimeter and getting open looks. They just didn't go down. I think if they can find a way to get in offense and initiate some offense with the point guard taken away, and if they can get Hazard off those second and third shots, Caudle got a rebound or two, Everidge got a couple boards, and I want to say Hazard scored on almost every single one of those offensive boards. So they really got to do that as well.
Okay, what about Coach Howard? What kind of adjustments you would think, with Frontapple, she said probably have, I don't know how many minutes she actually set out, but I see her right here in a minute in front of us, and how do you get her back into the flow of the game?
I think with Hazard, with Maddie Frontapple out of the game there for a while, they got some good play off the bench from Cornett and Lewis. I think if you're Coach Howard, you really want to be able to rely on Frontapple being on the floor, because I believe she is their second leading scorer, can knock down some shots, and you need her out there to take some pressure off Abby Maggard. So if they can keep her out there, I like Hazard's chances.
Do you think that Coach Howard might go back to that flat 3-2 to try to protect her, or do you think they stay in the box and one, since it was effective?
I think if you stay in that box and one, I think you have to make Wolfe County prove they can beat it. It was extremely effective. If you take Frontapple, put her in the box, try to protect her a little bit, as long as she's not chasing, really shouldn't be a whole lot different than her being in a wing and a flat 3-2. So if you can protect her and at the same time make them beat your best defense, I think it favors you.
Yeah. And, one of the things, too, that we saw initially, but then they backed out of it, was Hazard played a little bit, or once they scored, they did do some trapping, and they did do some full court pressure. And do you think that maybe, the biggest thing is, do they continue with that with the prospect of Frontapple picking up that third foul early?
I think when you and I talked about this, I think Hazard struggled a couple times in transition from that zone press back to their man-to-man. So I don't know if that's something that you want to come right back with. Maybe if you do it in short spurts, but I think you really have to make it difficult on Wolfe County, and you do that by playing the defense you have the most success with.
Okay, and that will be it for the Man Toyota of Prestonsburg at the half. So with Hazard being up 31-22, and Harold and David will be back after the break.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
And welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless 14th Regional Basketball Tournament right here from the Nixon Center in Hyden, Kentucky. 22-31, Bulldogs leading, third quarter, getting ready to start. And Harold, Abby Maggart has been the story so far in this basketball game.
Well, and you know, you expect her to score. She's averaging 25 points a game, but I've been much more impressed with her defense and with her ability to get her teammates the ball. And there's a shot, and they've called a foul in here on Wolfe County. And Coach Brown don't like it, and I kind of was a little leery of that call myself, wouldn't you?
Well, it's hard to see if the player had contact if you're the official, if you're over there.
Well, I mean, the girl looked at it.
Looked like both of them just went down, really.
I mean, she did nothing but stand there, and the girl bulled her way in and pushed her down, and she got the blocking foul, and Hazard with it now in the corner, Abby Maggart. And now here goes Everidge again, put it in.
I tell you, Everidge is really playing well.
And Hazard right now up on top by 11.
And Everidge has 11 in the ball game.
Backdoor cut and a good one. They drop it off underneath. Shot put up no good. Hazard comes away with it. And a steal. Going in Banks, and Banks is foul.
Banks not had a good night at the foul line at all. She's 2 out of 6, and you've got to shoot better than that in the regional tournament. And
shot is no good.
Two out of 7, and that will not get it done.
And no good again, and we got a foul, and it's going to be on Hazard.
You know,
that's going to be on number 30.
You get in the season, Harold, and you miss free throws, and it don't really hurt you an awful lot. You get in the regional tournament, miss free throws, and it can hurt you a lot.
Inbounds it comes to Banks. Now top of the circle to Smith. She drives, leaves it off in the corner, and driving with it, leaving it off, and Banks goes up, missed the shot. Got her own rebound, put it back in.
Nice hustle by Banks.
Needed a bucket there, and they came up with it 33-24.
She's got 6 points in the game so far, the sophomore Banks.
Down inside it goes. Caudle missed the shot. Rebound down to Banks. Pretty good defensive effort there by Banks. Into the corner and driving, and the shot put up no good. Rebound put back up no good. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Wolfe County.
33-24.
Bailey Wright got a good look, got a rebound, got another look, but unable to put it home. They lob it inbound. Bad pass picked off. Here goes Maggard. Drives in, lays it in.
Maggard with 19 with a soft layup.
35-24. And a three from the right wing, no good. Rebound Banks. Back up and in.
8 points for Banks.
Maggard driving and runner is no good. Got her own rebound, double teamed. And now they'll tie her up.
Yeah.
And it'll go Wolfe County.
When you duck your head like that, you're setting yourself up. You got to play through the play.
Abigail Noble and Naomi Noble into the lineup. Both of them are freshmen, really. Smith. Front court, drives it into Banks. She goes down the lane, lays it in. Banks has been strong in this quarter.
Yep, 10 points for Banks.
35-28, back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Maggard drives it, leaves it off in the corner. Now Cronapple, no good, put up and in by Caudle.
Nice move by Caudle to use that hand that she needed to use to get that shot.
Cronapple just threw it up on the glass.
Yep.
Had no chance of going in. Noble down the lane, no good. Put back up, Noble, no good. Noble's got it again. Now Banks with it, goes up, and she got fouled. And Banks is going to go back to the line.
Caudle will get the foul for the Lady Dogs. (37-28). First one goes.
First shot is good. That is Banks. She's had a good third quarter.
Yep, 11 points for her.
Lead down to 8.
Starting to hit some now from that charity stripe.
Good again.
12 for her.
And the lead back down to 7. The biggest lead has been 11.
Owsley County and Letcher County Central will be the next game to fall.
Down in the middle they go. Shot put up no good. Rebound Wolfe County. And what do we got? They're going to call a walk.
Bulldogs will get the basketball on the go.
Maggard looking. Gets it in now, gets it back. Maggard is up and under, lays it in.
21 for Maggard.
39-30. Noble 3, or Banks 3, no good. Rebound Smith has it knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Wolfe County.
Apple had a chance there to get that ball, but got outworked.
Underneath Noble, and she goes up and puts it in.
Got a jump ball, and it's going to the Bulldogs.
Oh, they call that a jump ball.
Called that a jump.
39-30. Hazard was down 12 in the last 4 minutes of the first game of the district to Prairie Central. Came back to win that, and they played awfully well since. Cronapple, no good. Rebound Smith, and Cronapple attacked her and fouled her. Number, what is that, 3 on Cronapple?
That is 3 on her. And really, all 3 of them she has wasted.
And it comes to Smith. Works it across the timeline, and now driving, layup on the way, no good. Rebound on the floor. Noble gets it back. Out, and the driving layup is no good. Banks has got it down underneath, and it'll be a jump ball. It will stay with Wolfe County. And for Hazard, number 23, Shelby Lewis will come into the lineup. Cronapple will lead. And it comes, ball knocked down, foul. Going to be on Wolfe County.
Wolfe County not taking advantage when they have an opportunity with the ball.
I believe that foul was on number 24. Naomi Noble.
Yes. Noble will leave. She's got 8 points in the ball game. She's played pretty well. Wolfe County, man defense.
Driving Everidge, no good. Rebound down to Banks. Front court. Driving, kicks it back out. Smith wants three, no good. Wolfe County has not shot the ball well from outside the line tonight, have they?
No, they've not shot it well. Hazard's hit some more buckets than them, and they've got some easy buckets as well.
Maggard drives and lays it in.
23 for Maggard, and it's going to be a full timeout hurl by Wolfe County.
Wolfe County gets a timeout, 41-30. The score will be back.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Bulldogs leading. Kind of surprising. You mentioned the outside shooting of Wolfe County. They've not shot it well, Harold, but I think their turnovers has really give the Bulldogs a boost as well in this ball game.
Yeah, Wolfe County is not taking care of the basketball very well, and boy, that's a recipe for trouble. There's a bad pass. Able to get it back. Now straightaway three is no good. Offensive rebound by Banks.
Wolfe County doing well on the backboards. They're just not hitting shots right now.
Smith leaves it off, and there's a three that's no good. Rebound taken down and out of bounds. It'll go back over to Hazard. Winner of this one will advance to the semifinals, and that will be Friday night.
Yeah.
Right back here at the Nixon Center.
Be a 6 o'clock game for the winner.
Coach Brown thought he should have had a walk out there.
Yeah.
You know, I'd say he's probably right, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would think so. It gets crowded in there, and it's hard to see sometimes.
Here goes Maggard, no good.
Now that was a tough shot right there. She had to put the ball behind her to have an opportunity to go at the basket, but she shot it well tonight.
There's a three, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and
to be honest, I think
we got a foul. They're going to call a foul on Bailey Wright.
We've got a lid on the basket. Ball go right now.
(41-30). Everidge is fouled. The referee's coming together.
Yeah.
Questioning something. I have no idea. They all three come together now.
Yeah.
Coach Brown, he'd tell him to go back to the bench, and I have no idea what this has been. Could you tell?
I really don't know.
Well, we're back to play, and I didn't see anything change. Here goes right. Our Maggard, sure shot is blocked, taken back down, put up and in by Everidge, and she'll go to the line for an N1.
13 for Everidge. She's played well tonight, Earl. This young lady played a good second half against Perry in the district. And
only an 8th grader.
Yeah, she's come to play tonight as well.
Shot is good. And the lead has grown to 14.
It's getting danger zone. You can come back in high school basketball, but you got to make shots and get some stops. And Wolves are not doing that right now.
Smith in front court, back top of the circle, Miller, and they throw it away. Ball knocked out of bounds. Luckily for Wolfe County, it will stay with it. Lob it in backcourt to Banks. I think they've made one three-point shot all night long. I think that was right. Driving baseline, leave it off underneath for Banks, kicks it back out. And now out of the corner, driving, and we got a walk.
I thought Wolfe County had a couple shots in that, but they decided not to take them and maybe try to get a little closer. But you got to take what's given to you.
Maggard drives it into front court for the Lady Bulldogs. Minute to go. Now driving, she pulls up, hit the jump shot.
Maggard's got 25 and continues.
And Hazard just wearing out Wolfe County right now.
Yeah.
Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah.
Long passes from top of the circle into the deep corner, just don't get it done.
Yeah. 44 seconds, third quarter. See Coach Al Holland here tonight, Earl. Watching, cheering on the Lady Dogs. He robbed me for
has a ball out of bounds.
Piece of the peanut butter candy. He said he wasn't leaving unless he got it. And I told him we didn't have it, but he went and got it. So I can't do nothing with him. Man to man. If you noticed, Hazard is coming out of that zone, that tight zone, and put more pressure on that three-point shooter.
There's a three, no good. Hazard has it, Maggard.
Yeah.
Front court, and they say she went over into back court. An over and back call. And Hazard leading by 16 with 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs have played well.
Yeah, they have. They've made shots. And Maggard's
and now we got a foul, and that's going to be on Maggard.
Yeah. Good sportsmanship by Maggard to pick up the Lady Wolf and help her up. That was Smith and her hustling after.
16 seconds to go. Wolfe County threw it away. 6 seconds, ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball with 5 seconds, and I believe that will go to Hazard.
You know, Hazard has worked hard the entire game, Earl. They have played hard the entire basketball game.
And they're about to earn themselves a trip to the semifinals of the regional tournament. Here goes Maggard, goes underneath, wide open, put up and in by Cornett. And it is 48-30 at the end of 3. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Beacons of Hope is pleased to announce the opening of their first residential treatment facility. The caring and compassionate staff at Beacons of Hope have been providing exceptional outpatient care for substance use disorder, behavioral health, and co-occurring disorders from their location inside the Hazard Primary Care Center. With the expansion into residential treatment, we will be able to better serve our patients. We understand that addiction is a disease and a medical condition with complex causes and research-proven methods of treatment. Beacons of Hope treats the whole patient with medical services, counseling, and support services.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless 14th Regional Girls Basketball Tournament from Hyden. It's 48-30. It's been all Hazard third quarter, and Wolfe County has got 8 minutes to get some things done here, and if they don't get it done real soon, they've already got a mountain to climb, so we will see how it goes.
Yes, they do. And Wolfe County begins the fourth and final quarter with the basketball. Driving baseline. Davidson, foul. Cronapple. That's going to be about 4 on her.
Yeah, you know, she's been this had a night that she's fouled, and nice player, going to be a dandy.
Underneath, nice bounce pass. Unable to corral it. Now long three. Miller, good. Well, that's the way to get started. The road back, and that's hit a three immediately.
Yep.
48-33. Here comes the press.
Miller has 6 with 2 threes.
Driving, they go underneath, and the ball's stolen away. Coming away with it is Smith. And she is fouled by Ramey. And we're going to have shots coming up, 1 in bonus to Carly Davidson, or correction, Smith. And we got timeout by Hazard.
And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. No, it's going to be a full timeout here.
We'll take one as well, 48-33 in favor of the Bulldogs.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
48-33, Hazard leading. You're at the Nixon Center on the campus of Leslie County High School. They're hosting the regional tournament this year, this Appalachian Wireless regional tournament, and got a pretty good crowd here, all that's come in. The next game, Owsley County and Letcher Central, and you figure a lot of them has made their way in. And
well, Letcher Central always...
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car.
Owsley County as well, so people down Boonville Way think awful highly of these Lady Owls, I can tell you that.
Yes, they do.
2 free throws is good, and the lead has been cut to 13. From 18 to 13, and what do we got? Maggard is hurt. And
don't know what happened. I didn't see the play, but she went down. Holding on to the right side. May have set a screen and
took an elbow.
Got bumped. Absolutely.
Never know.
Never know.
And it comes to Maggard, returned to Ramey. Now down low they go. Cronapple fires it up, no good. Rebound Wolfe County, and the Owls trying to make a run out of the corner for three, no good.
That has stopped Wolfe from making the run. They're just not hitting. Cottle back in for Hazard, and
leaving is Cornett.
Cornett will go out. Cornett's got 2 points. She had a bucket.
They lob it ahead. Maggard runs it down in the corner. Maggard lost it, going to the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. Don't tell me they called a foul. They did. I can't believe that. That's not a good call.
Looks like the Bulldogs will get it back on the side.
I'm sorry, but that's just not a good call.
Cottle inside. Watch this move.
Inside call. They say she walked with it. Your typical "I'll make it up to you" call.
I thought Cottle had good position there, and she really wanted to make that spin move and get that bucket.
Front court they come, driving baseline, trying to drop it off. Ball was kicked. Kidd will leave the lineup. Coming back in is the freshman Naomi Noble. She's played well since she's been in the game. Banks with it. It off to Smith in the corner. Now back and driving baseline is right. And she dropped it out of bounds.
Yep, off the foot. Here we go.
They've had a couple of empty trips when they could have gotten back into it.
You just got to take advantage of those.
Maggard, good.
Maggard 27, and she's got her average.
Davis and Miller, three no good. Rebound down inside. Maggard gets it out to Ramey. And ahead, Everidge. They'll kick it back out and reload the offense. 5.5 to go. Maggard off the glass.
29
and we got a foul. That's going to be on Hazard. And going to the line will be Smith.
Smith, 2 points in the ball game. She's not had her usual game, Harold.
Smith shot is good.
All points coming from the charity stripe for her so far.
No field goals.
No field goals. And normally pretty good shooter, but Hazard has really chased her tonight.
Second shot is good. 52-37, 5.5 to go. And it comes to Maggard, and she'll bring it in front court. A little hesitation move. Now they go down inside, and Cottle turns and put it in.
Very impressive move by Cottle. She's
Can't let her get it in that deep.
She's going to make a player, that young lady, on the block.
Banks drives, lays it in. It's like the Letcher Central Cougars heading to the dressing room. Yep. We got a timeout on the floor, 54-39 in favor of Hazard. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
39-54. It's Hazard leading over Wolfe County. I want to say hello to Coach Fannin. Hazard looking in. Glad to have you along tonight, Coach. Old Car Creek boy. Glad to know he's watching the game tonight.
54-39, 15-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs.
What you do, Earl, you don't have much time, 5 minutes. And
well, they had cut it to 13 in the first minute of the quarter and had 2 empty trips where they made turnovers and gave Maggard a couple of easy buckets down here on the baseline, and it was back to a 17-point game and you know, kind of took a little bit of the starch out of the Wolves. They fired in front court. Maggard will try to run it down and does into the corner. She drives, she stops, she pops, she hits.
31 for Maggard, and she is really just out doing a practice day right now. She's just hitting everything she puts up.
Top of the circle, 3, good by Miller.
That's a big shot by Miller. And she's got 3 threes in the ball game, 9 points. She's been right on target.
Ramey down the stripe, pulls up at the foul line. Gets it back outside. Maggard's open. She wants 3. In and out, no good.
She got robbed.
Rebound down to Noble. Quickly front court. Wolfe County in a hurry. And a 3 is good. 2 in a row. And it's 56-45.
Wright has 8 points in the ball game with that 3.
And a 3 the other way. No good. Rebound Noble. Out to Smith. Wolfe County in a hurry. Top of the circle. Miller. Good again. 3 in a row. And timeout on the floor. 56-48. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll hold it right here. But, boy, you just never know when March comes around what you're going to see, do you?
No, I mean, you know, this is high school basketball. You can come down the floor 4 or 5 trips and get open and, you know, hit that 3 ball, and all of a sudden, Harold, you made a little noise and you're back swinging.
Well, you know, basketball in the 21st century, let's put it that way, is a whole lot different than basketball was a few years ago. A 14, 15-point lead with 3 or 4 minutes to go was an insurmountable lead at one time.
Yeah.
But now they'll shoot it, 3-pointer, no killing the clock. And, hey, a couple of 3s and you're back in it.
Yeah.
And here comes the press all over the court. They go to Cottle. Ball stolen, out of bounds. And it's going to go to who?
Wolfe County.
Wolfe County basketball. So the turnover, and the Wolves can draw even closer. They lay the ball down. Now they finally throw it inbound, and Maggard knocks it out of bounds.
Maggard may have thought she was trying to sell that the Wolfe County player hit it, but official not going to buy that.
In the corner, right for 3. Good!
Boy, she's on fire.
5 in a row by the Wolves.
11.
And it's 56-51. Run out the other way. No good. Rebound, Cottle put it back in.
Big bucket for Cottle. She's got 8. That's a huge bucket.
Front court, Smith. Now right again. Boom!
Right as 14.
And a foul. It's going to be Maggard that'll go to the line, I believe. 58-54 and 3:03 remaining.
Yeah, there's plenty of time now.
And with 4 minutes remaining, Hazard led by 15. Can you believe that? It'll be Maggard going to the line, and if you're a Hazard Bulldog, kind of like to see this.
Yeah. Maggard, 31 points in the game so far.
And they've needed every one of them. Shot no good. Rebound Wolfe County. A chance to draw ever closer. in the corner. Wright setting up now. Miller, three, good. 58-57. Ball inbounded. Here comes Cronapple all the way. No good. Rebound on the floor. Smith has it. Wolfe County can take the lead. Front court. Wolfe County with it. Cross court. Down low. Bank. Shot no good. Rebound. Bulldogs now steal and a foul. No, we got a timeout. 2:22 to go.
Yeah.
58-57. We'll take a break. We'll come back. You're watching the exciting 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. We'll be right back.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
58-57, that's right, folks. 58-57 as Hazard is leading by one as the Wolves have hit 5 threes in the last minute 45 seconds. And Earl, that's what we call street music in Hyden KY.
I just tell you, David, I sometimes lay around in the daytime and say, why are you getting older? Why do you keep doing this? All you have to do is see a game like this, and you know exactly why you keep doing this.
You get in a regional tournament, you just don't know what to expect.
58-57, Bulldogs by one. They'll have the basketball. They going back court. Ramey now cross court pass it ahead to Everidge. She'll drive in, turn, and lay it in.
Big bucket by Everidge. She's got 16. That was huge by that young lady.
60-57. Smith threw it away, but she got it back. Now to Bailey, back to Smith. She'll drive baseline, get under, lay it in, and a foul. And a chance to tie for the Wolves.
Believe it or not,
well, I hope the people didn't think this was going to be a blowout and turn it off. And for God's sakes, get it off those boring college games. Watch a little high school basketball if you want some excitement, right?
It is exciting, no question about it.
Free throw was no good. Minute 51 to go. Bulldogs have it. In it comes. And we got a foul.
Yeah, it looks like number 20, Ramey, will come to the line for the Lady Dogs.
Ramey, an 8th grader, will go to the line for one in bonus. And a 1 point Hazard lead.
These are huge.
Ramey, good.
Shot it like she was a senior.
61-59. Boy, you got to give these Wolves credit. They sure didn't quit, did they?
No, both of these teams have just played so hard.
Good again. 2 big free throws from the 8th grader. Quickly, front court, Wolfe County. Right. Now in the corner and driving. It's Smith, kicks it back out. Miller for 3, no good. And it's out of bounds. It'll go to Hazard.
I've noticed Hazard has put Maggart on right, who's been hitting the threes, and Maggart a little taller player.
And it comes. Ramey, double team, now gets it in front court. Gets it over to Maggart, minute 23 to go. Maggart down the lane, and they got a touch foul out front on Wright, number 4.
Maggart, 31 in the ball game so far.
If this is any indication of what our regional tournament week's going to be like, we're in for a treat. Maggart got
32.
Hazard has hit 3 out of 4 in the last 20 seconds to solidify this lead. Maggart good again. 5-point lead, 64-59. Smith, front court.
Hazard went into man defense, which is a good move by the
Inside it goes to Banks. She turns and puts it in, 64-61.
Banks 16 for the Wolves.
Maggart in front court. Here come to double team her. She kicks it outside Cronapple. Back to Maggart, 52 seconds. Ramey. Down low, open, Cottle, good. Hazard treated that like a veteran ball club, didn't he?
Yes, they did. 10 points. Coach Howard and Coach Brown doing an excellent job with their teams tonight.
In the corner right, we'll try another 3, no good. Rebound Banks. Has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wolfe County with 21 seconds. And it looks like Hazard may hang on.
Yeah, it's a key right here for the Wolves to get this in quickly and get a bucket. And they've got to do it quick.
Smith drives on Ramey, gives it to Wright. Right down the lane with a leaner, no good. Rebound Banks, no good. Rebound Banks, no good, but we got a foul with 4 seconds, or with 9 seconds. And it looks like Hazard's going to hang on and move to the semifinal round.
Want to remind everyone at halftime, well, not halftime, but after the game, we'll go back to Manus and Coach Noble for their expertise, Harold.
They will carry the between game show.
Yeah.
66-61, and the shot is good by Banks.
Banks, 17 points. 18.
Good again. She has had a big second half.
Yes, she has. She's played well.
They lob it in, and Everidge is fouled
now
by Banks.
Still plenty of time here. The big deal in this right here, Everidge can really help her cause if she makes a free throw here, because the Wolves are going to try to get this ball out quick off the miss if she does miss and go for that three-point
She can
shot.
go a long way to salting this away.
Absolutely.
Everidge at the line, no good.
This game's still alive. Everidge hits this one, and it's a different chapter in the book.
Everidge hit it. And it comes to Wright and ahead and driving underneath. Noble, no good. And it's over. The Hazard Bulldogs have advanced to the semifinal round of the Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament with a 67-63 win over the Wolfe County Wolves. And David, a spirited effort by the Wolves in the fourth quarter.
It was a big comeback by him, but listen, take your hat off to the Hazard Lady Bulldogs. This ball club has really grown up. A lot of underclassmen on this team, and they're playing well right now.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back. You're watching the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back to the Nixon Center here on the campus of Owsley County High School for our Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game interview with none other than Miss Abby Mack. Seems to me like we have done this before, haven't we?
We have, absolutely.
Great game, Abby. Congratulations to you. And, boy, you got to feel like the old lady on this team. You're playing with an awful lot of young girls.
We are, but, I couldn't ask for a better group to play with, It's crazy how much they have improved individually, and us coming together, and it was new for me to come in because I've been playing with those other girls for a long time since I was little, and it was definitely different for me. But I'm proud of these girls. They've stepped up tremendously, and I couldn't be more thankful to be a part of this group.
Going back a week ago, you girls were down about 12 with 4 minutes to go to Prairie Central. You hit a couple of big threes, you made a couple of stops, and lo and behold, you beat your arch rivals. That had to kind of turn the light on for these girls. They begin to believe.
Definitely. It was definitely a confidence booster for them girls, and, I have to give all the credit to them. Without them, I couldn't do what I do. And, huge shout out to our little 8th grader, Autumn Ramey. She hit a 3 just in time, and it really got us going. And then Hannah Caudle and Maddie Fronapple, she made the pass to Hannah, and she got that too, and we needed that at that time. So,
boy, it looked like with about 4 minutes to go, you guys were up 15, and you thought this one was over, and all at once, shots that weren't going in for Wolfe County all of a sudden begin to go in, and that's how this game is. Anymore with a three-point shot, you can turn it around in a flash.
Absolutely. In the locker room, Coach talks about adversity. It seems like every single game we always face adversity, and we can't lay down whenever we face that, and we have to keep pushing and keep grinding, and we can't. We got to get out of those little habits, letting teams come back in the fourth, or we got to clean those things up. So.
Well, another step, and you come back here on Friday night, and you'll play another tough basketball game, no matter who wins this one. Letcher and Owsley County, two of the strong teams in this region. And you girls got to come back and play it all over again, but that's the fun of it, isn't it?
It is. I trust these girls, and, I'm excited to play either one of these teams.
Do you have a preference who you want to play?
It doesn't matter.
Don't matter?
No, we don't have a preference. We're just going to...
Too late in the year to have a preference. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's whoever is standing in front of you.
It's tournament time, and anything can happen. Just like the Perry game, for example. We were down 12, and we come back and won by 3 or 4. I can't remember. But, we're taking our time. We're going one step at a time, focusing on us mostly. And, whoever wins this, we're going to, take it one game at a time. So.
Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you back here Friday night. You and your young pups.
Thank you so much.
Abby Maggard, our player of the game. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have John Noble and Manus Blair. They're going to take us right up to tip-off. We'll be right back.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
AppalachianWireless.com is here to make your life easier and save you money. Sign in or create a self-care account to pay bills, view usage, or check contract dates. You can also apply for paperless billing and auto pay to save up to $5 per phone per month on postpaid plans. Forward pay customers, you can also renew or change your plans and pay your bills online as well. It's self-care at AppalachianWireless.com because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back after that exciting ending there. We really kind of almost, I think, everybody in the place gave up, and just an outstanding game. And I don't know, I was kind of flabbergasted there for a minute.
Hey, postseason basketball is finest. I'd actually snuck out and went to the hospitality room, got a bite to eat, and came back, and it was 48-30 to start the fourth quarter in favor of Hazard. And the Lady Wolves put up 33 points in the fourth quarter to barely fall in a heck of a basketball game down the stretch.
And I mean, they could have quit, and they didn't. The Lady Wolves just gave it every bit they could give, and then Hazard was kind of looking around, and that's where that senior leadership of Maggard comes in, and you can see her grouping kids together and saying, hey, we got to do this. So big time pull-out win for a young team other than Maggard, and Hazard advances to play the winner of the next game between the Owsley County Lady Owls and the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars.
Yeah, absolutely. You hit on it right there with Maggard. You could see her as the Wolves were getting back in the game there late in the fourth quarter. You could see Maggard talking to the young kids. And down the stretch, you had two big free throws by Ramey, a big free throw by Edridge. Edridge had a basket. Cottle had a basket. So you see those 7th and 8th graders making big plays down the stretch. A game like that could really help the Lady Bulldogs as they move on.
Right, and they'll grow from it.
Absolutely.
When you got young kids like that and they win in an environment, I mean, the gym was packed by the time that started happening, and you gain so much from that, and Coach Howard and the Lady Dogs move on.
And that's what it's about, survive and advance.
Survive and advance. And now there's 121 that's still left in the whole shebang. But as we move toward the next game, you've got the Letcher Central Lady Cougars, and you've got those Owsley County Lady Owls. And the last time they met in the regional tournament, it was for everything, and come right down to the end, and I expect it to do the same thing tonight.
Absolutely. Over the past couple years, the Lady Owls have really been building towards this season. Had some really good teams. Coach Travis Smith done a great job building that program and keeping that program moving forward. And they're in a position right now where they're one of the favorites of this thing. But we talked about this earlier. Since 2016, the 14th region title has went through the 53rd district from Knott County Central Lady Patriots and these Lady Cougars, who have taken 2 of the last 3. So this is not unfamiliar territory to Coach Baker or his squad.
Well, when you've got the experience that the Lady Owls and the Lady Cougars have had in the regional tournament, then it makes for a brand of basketball where they know what's expected. They know what it takes to win these games, and both coaches, Coach Smith and Coach Baker, they understand what their teams need to do to survive and advance.
Absolutely. All the kids in both these programs have grown up pretty much in the program. They've been around these coaches for years now. Coach Baker is in his third or fourth season, but he worked under Coach Adams, who I actually got to speak to Coach Nicky Adams, one of my all-time favorite people, Coach Nicky Adams. But Coach Baker was an assistant in that program for years. So two teams where almost every kid in the program has grown up in the system, and they know what's expected on a night like this.
Yeah, and when you start looking through their rosters are very similar. In other words, you've got Coach Smith's daughter, Carly, who is just an extension of him, and she knows and puts them in the right places. All those kids have played for him, and as you said, when you come through those feeder programs and you play the same style of basketball, whether it be in Owsley County or Letcher County, then you know what's expected of you to play on this kind of venue.
Yeah, absolutely. These kids have gotten used to the success of these programs, so they expect to be here, and tonight's the night where all that hard work meets those expectations.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about it. As you and I have talked about, they played earlier in the year at Owsley County, and Owsley County was able to come up with a 50-43 victory there. I think it was in January. I have to look at my notes, but I think it was in January. But what do these teams need to do in order to advance?
I think if you sit down and look at each team individually, Owsley's a team that can score in a variety of ways. And if I'm being honest, I'm more familiar with the Lady Owls. I've seen them a few times. Not as familiar with the Lady Cougars, that's where we lean on more of your expertise right there. But just from looking over their stats, looks like they don't shoot it particularly well as a team. Have one really good shooter in the current lineup, but I would imagine Coach Smith's going to be prepared, and they may have to force the Lady Cougars to knock some shots down.
Yeah, the Lady Owls, of course, they traditionally play zone. Yeah. Lady Cougars traditionally play either man-to-man or the 1-2-2 or the flat 3-2 a lot of times. So outside shooting, as we saw in that first game, if you are not making it, can't get into your press, can't do some of those things. But once you start making those shots, then you can get into pressure and those kinds of things. But one of the things the Lady Cougars, he's had to change a little bit. He had two girls that have quit, and as a result of that, some of the chemistry is just now getting started, and what needs to be, and the roles have changed. So Keith Baker and his staff have just now getting them back in to what they were doing prior to those girls leaving.
Yeah, anytime you have two kids who are in your rotation that leave for whatever reason, and I don't know anything about it, but you go from being what looks like, I think on paper, a team that's about 10 deep, goes to being 8 deep, and there's a little bit of difference, but it still makes the Lady Cougars one of the deepest teams in the tournament.
Right, and we've also got one out, and I say we, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, listen, that's you.
Being the former Letcher County Central Athletic Director, but Farrah Combs, also one of the bigger girls, is out for tonight's game as well. So I see and I look for the Owls to kind of put a little bit more pressure, try to wear down Bentley, who is the point guard for the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars.
So now with Combs out, that takes away some inside presence, and Owsley County has an 8th grader that's a pretty big inside presence herself, Macy Brown, 10 points, 11 boards a game, right at it. And like I said, 8th grade basketball player, actually grew up and played ball with her dad Steve pretty much all of her lives. So very familiar with her. She's an outstanding 8th grader, and if she can avoid foul trouble, she'll be a big factor in this ball game.
And we're going to take a break from the Appalachian Wireless 14th Region Tournament, and when we come back, we'll talk about the keys to this last game.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Second game between the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars and the Owsley County Owls. Now we're going to talk a little bit. Coach Noble's going to talk about the County Owls, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the keys, I think, in order for Letcher County Central to win.
Absolutely. Owsley County Lady Owls, I think the keys for them tonight are going to be to utilize that balance. They've got 4 girls averaging 9 points or better, and they distribute the offense very well. They share the basketball very well. They need to do that tonight to be successful. Also on the boards, they've got 3 girls that average almost 30 rebounds a game between them. They're going to need them to get on the boards with a usually very physical Letcher County Lady Cougar basketball team. And they just got to take care of the ball and make shots. They are extremely explosive. They shoot the ball very well. I've seen them erase a bit, much like Wolfe County. And late in the 4th quarter here tonight against Hazard, they've got to just stay the course. If they struggle shooting the basketball early, they just kind of stick with what's been working for them.
And you know, as far as Letcher Central, I think a lot of times the team utilizes that 2-3 or 3-2. Carly Smith takes off.
Yep.
So Macy Brown has one of the best outlet passes I believe I've seen on any girl anywhere. So Letcher Central can't get in foul trouble. Kira Couch is one of those people that she got in foul trouble in the district final. She can't do that. She's the inside presence that they need against the zone. They got to handle the pressure. Heidi Bentley's got to handle that pressure that they're going to make on a made basket or a made free throw. Can't get in foul trouble. Kara Holcomb has been a lights-out shooter.
Yep.
If she can continue making those shots, I would expect Letcher Central to start out man-to-man, try to keep in front of Carly Smith, and I know that's really, really hard.
Absolutely.
And like Abby Maggard, she makes free throws, she makes layups, taking it to the go, she makes short jumpers, and she can make threes.
Absolutely.
Addison Turry, they got to stay in front of all of them. So
seniors on the Owsley County has 1 8th grader and another one off the bench, but then they're surrounded by 4 players in Smith, Terry, Murray, and Lynch that have been there, done that on several occasions. Letcher County Central the same way. So, like I said, should be a great basketball team, a lot of experience, and 2 basketball teams that are probably going to be back here a few times.
Oh, definitely. And you know, that's one of the things about this tournament so far is that everybody, it's a youth movement. And after watching the first game, if the 12th region officials allow them to play, which I like that.
They do.
I don't like to see anybody in foul trouble, but you just never know. And both teams, if anybody gets in foul trouble on Letcher Central, like I said, I think they're going to play a whole lot of zone.
Yeah. Absolutely. Letcher, as you mentioned earlier, I didn't know about the kid being injured. So they're down probably from playing 8, 9, 10 kids to only playing 7. That could have an impact.
And this gym is hot.
It is very hot.
You see these sweat beads on my forehead. This gym's hot. So a lot of it deals with nutrition and how they prepared themselves for this game, and it started last night. So you know as well as the coach, hot, contested game, diet, re-energized, water, the whole bit.
Absolutely. This time of year as a coach, you preach on it all year long, but you really drive it home in the postseason. Postseason basketball game feels like almost playing 2 regular season games. So rest, hydration, all that's crucial.
Guys, and that sums up the Appalachian Wireless second game, and we're going to send it to David and Harold here in a minute, and good luck to the Lady Cougars and good luck to the Lady Owls.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Well, the crowd has kind of settled down, and we're getting ready to get them hyped up all over again as Game 2 of the 14th Region Tournament getting ready to get underway. And boy, it should be a good one. Letcher Central, the runner-up in the 53rd District, taking on the champions of 56th District, and that's the Owsley County Lady Owls. When last these two teams saw each other, about a year ago, it was in the championship game of the 14th Region Tournament. And Letcher County won that one over Owsley County in a dogfight.
Couch about a 5-footer right in the middle of the lane to win that ball game. So big shot for Couch.
And I tell you, you look at this team from Owsley County, and while they are still young, they have a world of experience in games like this.
Oh, yes, they do. And both of these teams, a lot of tradition in the 14th Regional Tournament. They played well in the last years in that tournament. Of course, Knox Central making their runs as well under Coach Honeycutt. So, they have a lot of tournament experience as well as the Patriots. So, looking forward to this. And how about Leslie County? They've got experience, Harold. This is going to be, you mentioned it earlier, this is going to be a exciting regional tournament.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Lady Cougars, coached by Keith Baker. They are the runner-up in the 53rd District. Knox County Central defeated them for the 3rd time this year in the championship game. Let's take a look at the Lady Cougars. They'll start Heidi Bentley at guard, number 14, a junior. Number 1 is Kyra Holcomb, a sophomore. She is the long-range bomber for this team. Jalen Witt, number 44, will start along with number 5, Paige Dameron. And in the middle will be Kyra Couch, number 2, a junior. So it is Bentley, a junior, Couch, a junior, Dameron, a sophomore, Holcomb, a sophomore, and Witt, a junior. They return this team in full next year.
Yes, they do.
And now for the champions of the 56th District, that is the Lady Owls of Owsley County. They are led by an 8th grader, Macy Brown, the center, and an 8th grader averaging a double-double on the season. Also, Aaliyah Lynch, number 22, will start. She's a sophomore. Shelby Murray, a junior, number 12, will start. Carly Smith, the junior, number 14, is the point guard. She is the daughter of the coach. And Allison Terry, a freshman, will start as well. So not a senior will see action in this game tonight.
Two young teams, and it will only help for next season with everybody back on both of these teams. Bumper Adams, glad to have you in tonight, big guy. You had a birthday not long ago. And Bumper told me I wished him a happy 50th, Harold Mullins. And Bumper said I've got socks older than 50 years old. So I believe that
I saw his brother over here a while ago,
yeah,
Dickie.
Dickie is in the house, and those two guys, what an incredible run up at Letcher Central.
Letcher Central dressed in black, trimmed in blue and white. And the Owls dressed in white, trimmed in maroon. And Letcher County will come in front court first. They win the tip. A zone defense, they go down inside to Couch. She spins baseline, 2-0 in favor of Letcher Central.
Nice move by Couch on that right side. Soft touch to put it in.
Owsley County, Smith with it. Right side to Terry. Quick three is no good. Rebound down inside, and Letcher Central has it.
Looks like the Owls are in this 2-3 and putting pressure on the ball.
Boy, Coach Keith Baker has done an outstanding job in coaching these ladies at Letcher Central.
Has indeed had a very good run.
In the corner they go now, down inside to it. Kick it back out, 3-ball, right corner. Hopped in and out. Macy Brown with a rebound. Quickly, Smith a stop and pop, and it is 3-2 in favor of the Owls.
Smith is one of those kids, she shoots it so well, you've got to stay right on her.
Couch with it, turns and faces up on Brown. Now goes right side, into the corner they go, and now back down inside. Witt kicks it back outside as Letcher Central trying to solve this 2-3 zone. In the middle, he goes to Couch. Puts it on the floor, pull up from 10, good.
Couch has all 4 of the Cougar points. They got to have Witt to score some tonight.
Cross court pass, Smith able to run it down. That was a very, very ill-advised pass. Owls have it. Smith down low, trying to go to Brown, and that one is picked off. Going the other way is Witt. Leaves it off. Letcher Central will set the offense. Out of the corner, no good. 3. Witt with the offensive rebound. Back up inside. Brown comes away with it. Long outlet pass to Smith. Puts it up, no good. Little contact there, but no whistle. Driving. Letcher Central down inside. It goes to Witt, or to Couch. Back out to Bentley. Now at the foul line to Couch. She'll pull it back out. Witt gets it in the corner. And now back inside the Couch. She turns, and we got a jump ball.
It's going to be Owsley's basketball, ordered in possession.
Four to 3. Boy, what a good-looking freshman. I mean, 8th grader this Macy Brown is.
Got a good touch. Seen her practice in warm-ups. Very good touch
good
from
size.
the outside.
Good size. Looks to have a good mentality for the game. Terry back out. Smith wants 3. Smith has 3.
You just cannot leave her alone. She's an excellent shooter on that side. That's the side she likes to shoot it on.
6 to 4. Owsley County with a 2-point lead. Lob it down inside, threw it over the head of the intended young lady Witt, and it's out of bounds. Ball is stolen and laid up and in.
That's
by Dameron.
Yep, first bucket for her.
Lackadaisical pass. Here comes the double team, and they throw it away again. Terry over her head and out of bounds.
Yeah, this pressure pushing them to the sides really helping the Cougars right now because Owsley doesn't have anybody in the middle for that short pass right now.
Down inside they go, and the layup is good by Witt.
Witt's first bucket. They need her to play tonight and really get things going.
Smith with it, goes down to Brown. She lays it in.
Nice.
Laid it up high where Brown was the only one that could get to it. She caught it, she laid it in.
Good hands.
I like this kid. Down inside it goes, and the foul is going to be on Owsley County.
Nice.
And it's going to be on Shelby Murray.
Nice pass from Witt to get that ball there in a hurry. Dameron at the line. She has 2 in the game so far.
Shot is no good.
Tied at 8. First quarter from the Nixon Center. Appalachia Wireless 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament.
Second shot is no good. Rebound down to Owsley County. In a hurry, Smith across the timeline. Boy, Smith is such a heady basketball player. She's a junior now, and she's been playing for a while for her dad. Travis underneath Terry. What a nice move. Addison Terry, a freshman. An up and under and a 10-8 lead for the Owls. And what do we got? Over and back. Owsley County with it. Turry backs it out of trouble, gets it out to Smith. Give and go, they'll give it back to Smith. Now trying to go inside to Brown. She got it down too low, and Brown unable to corral that one.
Nice defensive play out of Couch.
Witt into the corner. Dameron goes down low to Couch. What a pretty move. In and out, no good. Witt put it back up, and no good. Rebound down to Murray. Quickly ahead, run out, bucket. That was Lynch.
Lynch gets her first bucket. 12-8, 4-point lead for the Owls.
Driving, and now dealing it out for a 3. Good. And that's Holcomb. 12-11. Letcher Central down by 1.
Holcomb, a good shooter, shoots it well.
Addison Terry, good.
That's 2.
I'll tell you what, this Owsley County is an impressive looking basketball team, David Adams.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're well coached. Coach Smith does a good job with these kids, and they hit the open one. Both of these teams are well coached. Coach Baker does an excellent job with the Cougars as well.
3 is no good. Rebound down to Terry. Addison Terry, a freshman, quickly front court. Gives it to Smith. Owsley County with 1:10 to go, trying to pad the 3-point lead. Owsley County got 3 or 4 girls can score the ball. You know that?
Yes, they do. 2 on this side, 2 on that side.
Smith for 3, no good. Rebound comes down inside Dameron. Quick outlet to Witt.
Under 44 seconds.
Give and go. Witt goes baseline. Turn, kicks it back out. Couch is open. Yes.
Got the friendly roll.
Hit the back of the iron, straight up in the air and down the well.
Got to have a little luck sometime.
Can't play this game without it. 14-13, Owsley County by 1. Smith. They'll pull 2 guards out front and will kill a little clock with 9 seconds to go. Smith will make her move at 5-4 off the high ball screen. Terry for 3, no good, and that's how we end quarter number 1. The score, Owsley County 14, Letcher Central 13. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are. And our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Beacons of Hope is pleased to announce the opening of their first residential treatment facility. The caring and compassionate staff at Beacons of Hope have been providing exceptional outpatient care for substance use disorder, behavioral health, and co-occurring disorders from their location inside the Hazard Primary Care Center. With the expansion into residential treatment, we will be able to better serve our patients. We understand that addiction is a disease and a medical condition with complex causes and research-proven methods of treatment. Beacons of Hope treats the whole patient with medical services, counseling, and support services.
14-13, it'll be Letcher Central basketball. We start the second quarter. And what is, to this point, been about what we expected.
Yeah, we expect a very tight ball game here.
Foul line to it. She gets it out for a 3, no good. Rebound run down in the corner by Holcomb. Couldn't handle it. It's out of bounds. I believe that Macy Brown's dad, Steve, used to, years ago, sell cars for Tim Short. I bought a car off him one time. I see him sitting up here in the stands, and he played basketball at Buckhorn.
Yeah.
Of course, Macy from Buckhorn only went to Owsley County after the school was flooded, and it was a much easier way to school going to Owsley County as opposed to coming all the way to Hazard. So Macy is at Owsley County, and right now she's in the regional tournament. 14-13, 1-point lead. Turry has it way out behind the arc. New girl into the lineup for Owsley County is number 24, Taylor Grubb.
Yep.
Grubb gives Murray a break. Smith gets it back outside. Addison Terry. This young lady's been starting for the last couple of years at Owsley County. You know, no girls team, with the exception of Knott County Central and Letcher Central, has gone to the state tournament since 2017. Did you realize that?
Yeah, and a good hustle by Witt to get that ball back out.
And Brown called for the foul.
Couch taking the ball in strong and getting body contact and want to get a golden line.
Knott County under Jeff Honeycutt won 4 out of 5 years, and then
good runs.
Keith Brown 2 out of the last 3.
Yeah.
Going to the line will be Couch. Shot is good.
Couch has 7 in the ball game. Say hello to Carter Hall over in Pound, Virginia, tuning in tonight, Harold. We've got them from everywhere tuning in. Glad to have them along.
All the way around the world. You pick us up on Hometown 24 YouTube and Facebook.
How about Gary Gibson?
Shot is good. In Idaho.
Idaho. Good
15-14. I didn't see Gary at the state tournament last year.
No, he didn't go.
And that's the first time in years I had not seen him. I always run into him at the state tournament. 3 ball, no good out of the corner by Grubb. Bentley in a hurry the other way.
There's Owsley back in the zone.
Letcher Central with a 1-point lead.
Neither team is really burning it up, but both of them hanging right there with each other.
Inside the Couch, and she just muscles it up and in over Murray.
9 for Couch.
Letcher Central by 3. Curry, top of the circle to Smith. She'll drive down. And trying to hit Murray underneath. Ball picked off. Run out wet. Out of the corner. Thought about a 3. Did Dameron, but she will bring it back outside and they'll set it up.
Bentley's on the left side with Holcomb. Holcomb is their outside shooter.
Tomorrow night, be sure and join us. 5:30 before the whistle. And a preview of tomorrow night's matchup. Knott County Central, Breathitt County, Leslie County, and Estill County.
Want to be right here on Hometown 24 and catch those games on the Appalachian Wireless Girls 14th Regional Tournament.
Down low, Witt gets through, kicks it out in the corner. Coach Baker wanted Witt to shoot the ball.
You know, Witt last year shot the ball, seemed like more her, but she's been a little cautious this season. She's got to score for this team.
Inbounds it comes. Owsley County has not scored in the quarter and it's halfway gone. Underneath Couch, spin, laid it in.
Couch 11 points and she's playing well.
Letcher Central by 5. Into the corner it goes. They'll kick it back outside. Addison Turry drives, gets through. Nice move by the 8th grader and she lays it in. Or the freshman, Addison Turry, used the left hand and put it in. 19-16, first points of the second quarter. Underneath, Couch, no, yes it did, it rolled in.
13 for Couch.
Couch having a field day.
Yep.
Quickly, front court, Turry. She'll stop behind the arc. Shot a air ball. Rebound down, Letcher Central. Ramming this ball into the paint and allowing the layup and good and a foul. Letcher Central's pounding the ball in the paint.
Yes, they are. That's Bentley's first bucket. She's going to get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
And we got timeout on the floor, and it is Letcher Central leading by 7. We'll be back to watching Hometown 24.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Girls 14th Regional Tournament from the Nixon Center right here at Leslie County High School. 23-16. In her first game tonight, the Hazard Lady Bulldogs advanced to Friday night as they beat Wolfe County, and now we're in a good fight here as Letcher Central leads 24-16 as Bentley hits the free throw.
Bentley, and now Smith down the lane, lays it in. Nobody cut her off or stopped the ball. And Smith took it straight in and laid it in, 24-18.
8 for her.
Owsley coming out applying a little pressure. Cross court it goes, now into the paint. Bad pass, picked off. Turry heads the other way. Addison lays it in.
Turry has 8. She's a smooth freshman.
A little 2-2-1 pressure. They steal it again. Allison Turry, good. And just like that, it is 24-22 and a 30-second timeout by Keith Baker. He didn't see this trap coming, and they turned it over a couple of times.
No, you know, Coach Smith last year in the tournament, after timeouts, a lot of times he would switch his defense for a couple of plays gets to throw off, and he does a good job at that. And so I look for him to switch a little something up here because Coach Baker is going to get his team in line for this little pressure that he's got going on.
Well, going back this entire year, if Letcher Central has had an Achilles heel, it has been their inability to handle good pressure. And they turned it over 2 times in a row here in a regional tournament.
Yeah, you've got to take care of the basketball when you come to this regional tournament play. You've got to be smart with the ball, strong with it, and take advantage of what the defense gives you.
Driving Dameron now gets down inside, and the ball blocked out of bounds. Looking, they lob it inbound. Smith takes it away, and they call her for the walk. Travis, her dad, Coach Smith, standing down there with his hands on his hip, saying, why isn't this a foul? Letcher Central has it inbound. Witt with it. Kicks it back outside to Bentley. She drives it inside and walked with it. Turnover up off the bench for the Cougars. Comes number 52, and that is Allie Bailey. And Bentley will leave. Smith walking it up.
Yep, Cougars are
met 1-2-2 by Witt. And they have called off the trap, at least for now. Has Letcher Central. They lob it down low to Brown. Here she goes. Big girl put it up, no good. Goes to get it back, lost it out of bounds. A lot of contact in there. But Letcher Central defended her pretty well.
Yeah, they did. They bodied up well.
Here comes the pressure one more time. Cross court, it goes to Witt. She gets it ahead to Holcomb. Double team, they knock it away. Smith comes up with it, lobs it ahead, and Lynch lost it. Going the other way. Letcher Central, Couch, pull up. No good. Rebound down, Owsley County. Threw it away. Couch. Good.
Couch hits the bucket, and she's got 15.
26-22, Couch came up with a loose ball and made no mistake. Turry out behind the arc, gets it over to Smith. Minute 12 to go. In the corner, Smith is open. 3 is good.
Smith gets time.
Better find that young lady.
Yep.
26-25.
11 for her in the first half.
Final minute. Witt with it. Dameron finally jumps it across the timeline, gets it into Couch. Couch back over, and they'll pull it out with 40 seconds. Stay tuned. Man Toyota at the half.
Absolutely.
Our boys will be ready to take you through halftime. And they should have a lot to talk about. Bad pass intended for Couch. That's over her head. And with 25 seconds to go, Owsley County's going to get it back.
Coach Baker has got Bentley out right now, and she was the kid that was working that left side well for him. So we'll see if he'll most likely bring her back after half down with only 12 seconds to go.
10 seconds, and they go into the corner. Smith looking. Gets it back outside to Turry. She'll drive. Has her shot blocked. Picked up by Mary, and it's too late. We go to halftime with a score. Letcher Central 26, Owsley County 25. We'll take a break, and the boys will be back to take us through halftime. Good one, Bruin.
I'm Billy Johnson, and I've spent my career representing injured people. I've never represented insurance companies, large corporations, or special interests. I've never run for or held public office. Injuries are serious matters. Your attorney should not have distractions or conflicts. My only business is representing injured people. If you've been injured, call me, Billy Johnson. Make it our fight.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster. With the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
Welcome back to the Man Toyota of Prestonsburg halftime show, and great first half, Coach. What's some of the things you've seen so far?
I thought we saw two very polished, experienced basketball teams. You can see both teams trying to establish their own tempo out there early. Letcher did a really good job, I thought, of controlling the pace up till the timeout that Coach Smith took about midway through the second quarter. I think Letcher jumped out to about a 7 or 8 point lead. Coach Smith took a timeout, put in a little bit of a 3-quarter court press, got a couple run-outs, a couple steals, cut it back to 2, and then from that point, Owsley was able to get in their flow a little bit, ran a couple nice sets, got Smith open for a good-looking 3, and they were able to get that tempo back a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, one of the main things, too, that I saw was the adjustment that Coach Smith made by dropping Carly Smith down in front of Couch so she couldn't get to high post. Couch had a wonderful first half, and Coach Smith with a counterpoint changed up the tempo, as you said. As a result of changing that tempo up, got a few easy points. The pace was going in Letcher Central's way. Essentially what you're trying to do is Letcher Central is pound that thing in to Couch, and then they were kicking it back out to Dameron and to Holcomb outside, and they were able to hit a few shots as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was a great adjustment right there. Letcher dominated the game early by playing through the high post to Couch and I'm sorry, 44.
Jamin Webb.
Yeah, you know, they did a really good job of pounding the ball inside. And like you said, when they dropped the point there, dropped Smith, took that away, and Addison Terry on the other side for Owsley County did a really good job of establishing herself. One really nice left-hand drive and finish, and did a really good job, kind of proving the fact that she's really come forward as more of a breakout player in the region this year.
Instead of being just a role player, she's a main player. And, you know, 1 or 2 times Coach Smith ran Carly through to the corner, and I looked to see more of that in the second half, and then bringing someone down once they were going out and getting Smith in the corner, bringing someone from the high post or someone from the top of the key down through the lane. But excellent first half. Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime, you know, and you talked about the baseline of that Letcher Central zone. Anytime you can, in zone especially, you can make one person have to guard 2, or you can draw 2 people to the ball. You know, you're going to create an advantage.
Right, and you know, the thing about with Witt out in the front of that zone, just like Lynch being on the front of the zone, they're just got so much length, and it's just really hard to get your shots off without some type of screen. And that's what I saw with both teams, trying to get a little bit more movement, try to run some people through, and then try to set the screens for open looks.
Yeah, absolutely, you know, and that's going to be big. Owsley County, we talked about earlier, very explosive, especially shooting the basketball. You got to continue to guard that 3 without giving up those advantages you're talking about, slipping somebody to the basket, and you got to win the boards.
And you know what? Pretty physical game. Referees letting them play. No fouls. 4 total fouls for the first half. So nobody in foul trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to think if it's going to continue to be that physical, it kind of favors Letcher Central a little bit. They're a little bigger, a little stronger, you know, and it does if Owsley, especially if Owsley can't get that tempo. If Owsley can get the tempo, obviously that's going to work in their favor. But if it continues to be a slow, grinded out battle, that probably does work in Letcher's favor.
And I believe it, you know, in a made basket or in a free throw situation where they make it, then I look for Coach Smith to ramp it up to 84 feet and try to get Couch off her perch down in a half-court set. And then for Letcher Central, they start out man, which surprised me, then went back to the zone, and then they may come back out man, start the second half. Most of the time, I think Keith Coach Baker, he enjoys man-to-man more so than he does zone.
You know, I think most coaches, and speaking for myself, and you probably feel the same way, you would prefer to be a good man-to-man basketball team. If you would prefer that to be your best defense, because anybody that can play man-to-man, you know, it's you make the other team beat you.
Right.
You force them to beat your best.
And then you got the box-out principle.
Absolutely. It's easier to rebound. And Owsley County is going to have to find a way to get Macy Brown involved. She's just out there right now, not got a lot of touches. Letcher's done a great job of keeping her out of her hands, getting her off the glass, knocking her off the block. But she's going to have to find a way to get involved.
And that may be when they set that low screen for Smith to come through, for her to open up, and she's right on the block. She was right here 2 or 3 times with us. But I agree with you. Brown, Terry, got to see Terry a little bit more, put some few more points on the board, and you know, even Lynch.
Yeah.
A little bit more balance.
Yeah, they're going to have to. I think Carly Smith has hit 3 threes at this point. You know, and obviously she's good enough to hit more than that, but you got to have other people step up and make those shots. And again, it looks like it's going to be, this battle's going to be won in the paint. And Letcher County, for the most part, Letcher Central has owned that couch, has been excellent with the footwork, and the head and shoulder fakes has been excellent inside.
Right, and you know, I saw 1 or 2 of the coaches saying, I need you to shoot the ball. I need you to take over. And you know, both coaches are prompting not only their role players, but their star players to take over. And that's what Smith and that's what Couch has done on the offensive end.
Absolutely. Now it's up to the supporting cast. You know, that's what it comes down to.
Exactly right.
Who's got the people that can make the plays? And with Owsley, you know, you hit on it earlier. We saw it once. That Macy Brown outlet pass was incredible. If they can get that going a little bit, you know, but she's got to get on the glass for it to happen.
And you know, for you viewers out here, I told Coach Noble she kind of threw it like her outlet the pass like Wes Unseld, maybe predating how old I really am.
Kevin Love.
Okay.
That might be a little more modern for some of these. But I'm old enough to know who Wes Unseld is. But some of these folks don't.
But you know, the thing about it is second half. What's some keys or what's some things you think? We've kind of mentioned a little offhand. What do you think each team needs to try to do?
I think with Owsley, you got to get the ball inside. You got to score easy a little bit. I think if you look at, for the most part, you take away the run-outs and the good drives by Owsley, Letcher has gotten better looks. If you can get, most times as a coach, you want to look at the shots you're getting versus the shots they're getting. And if they're getting better shots, and I know it sounds extremely simple,
right,
you know, easier said than done,
right,
but you want to get the better looks. Owsley's got to get their tempo. It's going to be a matter of who can win in the paint and who can get their tempo.
Yeah, and you know, with no fouls, you're not going to give anyone a wide open layup. Yeah. You're going to foul them on the floor, put the ball in play, and no, you don't have to worry about being aggressive. And, you know, Owsley County themselves, really right now, I think they're going to turn up the tempo.
Absolutely. With the length that you talked about and the speed in that press and then being able to get on the break, 3-4 girls will line up to handle the basketball. They really need to get out and run.
And that does it for the mandatory out of Prestonsburg halftime show, and we'll throw it back to David and Harold.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
We are ready to begin the third quarter. Many thanks to our buddies over here for taking us through halftime, Coach Noble and Magnus Blair, and we start the third quarter in a 1-point game. Down inside, we got an offensive foul on somebody.
Murray come over with the body and made illegal contact.
Murray with the foul and wiped the bucket off. That would have given Owsley County the lead, but instead, it's a foul and a turnover in Letcher Central. We'll get it in front court. With it. And we got a hurt player, and that's Couch, and she has been the entire offense for Letcher Central. Coach coming out to check over her, Coach Baker.
And to be honest with you, she's in a lot of pain.
She appears to be in a lot of pain, and I didn't see what happened, did you?
I did not either.
Athletic Director, Mr. McCauley, out there checking on her as well. Here comes her dad out from the stands to check on her. She may have rolled an ankle.
Right ankle, I see her pointing at it now, and she does have the foot up just a little bit, so
They'll get her on her feet. Boy, she has put absolutely no weight on her right ankle, and this could be a crippling blow to Letcher Central.
Oh, yeah, she's a fine player. Her.
What'd she have in the first half?
15. I mean, she's been playing well.
And she appears to be putting little to no weight on her right ankle as she heads to the bench. Bailey in to replace her.
Yeah.
And boy, you hate to see that.
Oh, absolutely. That young lady has played her heart out tonight.
26-25, Letcher Central by 1. They have the basketball back, but Couch is on the sideline. Driving and losing the ball, finally getting it back outside. Witt with it in the corner for the three. Good, that's Holcomb.
Holcomb's got 6.
And it's 29-25. Owsley back in front court. Here goes Smith with a left hand, lays it in. 29-27. Now it's ball almost stolen, and Walken called on Witt. Appear to have the shoe off and maybe going to try to retape Couch's ankle. In the corner it goes to Smith. Down low to Brown. Yes.
Brown.
We're tied at 29.
Brown's got 4.
Weaving her way through traffic. Ball knocked away. Coming up with it, Owsley County. Smith all the way. Lays it up, no good. Letcher Central head back the other way. In the corner now driving. Bentley threw it up, no good. Rebound down. Addison Turry drives it all the way to the right corner. Gets it out to Smith. Open for a three. Boy, she don't miss, does she?
Not there when she gets
32-29. Timeout, Letcher Central. 6:13 to go. A 3-point Owls lead, and we'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Girls 14th Regional Tournament. 32-29 as Smith hits the three to give the Owls the lead. And Couch, it does look like they're retaping that ankle.
Boy, they're working feverishly on her right ankle as they try to get her back out on the court. Letcher Central, boy, do they ever need her. She don't look to be in as much pain as she was earlier. But that initial shock always is painful.
Oh, absolutely.
32-29, Owsley County. They bring it in front court. Driving is Witt. Kicks it back down the lane. Dameron good.
Dameron's got 4 with that soft touch in the paint.
Smith way out behind the arc. Sets the offense for the Owls. Looks inside for Brown. Get it back outside to Turry. Now Smith drives baseline, and she got fouled. And that foul is going to be on number 5, Paige Dameron.
.539, 32-31. Couch putting the sock back on Harold Mullins.
3 good by Smith. Boy, I tell you, I don't know that she has missed a 3-point shot tonight.
19 for Smith.
35-31. They jump it in front court to Witt. She takes it straight to the basket on Brown. Brown waits for it. Shot no good. Rebound on the floor. Letcher Central has it. Witt again. Cross court. 3. In and out. No good. Put back up Bailey, and the foul's going to be on either Brown. No, I think it's going to be on Lynch, 22.
Nice hustle. Gonna get an opportunity to pick up 2 here at the line, and Couch checks with Coach Baker and says, I'm ready to go.
And she's headed back to the scores table. She has been retaked, and she's ready to go. At the line, Bailey, no good. So Couch comes back, and we'll see just how much of the movement she can have.
Yeah.
Bailey, one more. It's no good. Rebound. Grubb ahead to Smith. Smith backing in now, circles and comes back outside. Cross court, wide open, 3, no good. Rebound, foul underneath, is going to be on Turry. Addison Turry picks up the foul. Lob it in front court. Couch has it now. Goes up and lays it in. Little time on the bench didn't slow her down.
17 for Couch.
35-33. Quickly, front court. Driving baseline is Grubb. Gets it back outside, now to Turry in the corner to Lynch. Lynch's sister plays at Alice Floyd, right?
Yes, she does.
She got hurt toward the end of the season. And now we got a 30-second timeout
here
by Owsley County. 35-33, the Owls by 2. And if nothing else, just the presence of Couch back out on the floor has got to be inspirational for Letcher Central.
Yeah, she's kind of the leader of this team, Harold. She's been at these games last 2 years, some big ball games, so she's got a lot of experience at this atmosphere, at this importance, and we always know the goals shrink, but they don't shrink for her. She seems to find them pretty well.
35-33, 4:17 to go in the third. Owsley County's biggest lead was 7, while Letcher Central at one point led by 7.
Absolutely.
Owsley County's biggest lead was 4. A direct traffic. Addison Turry looks in the corner and finds Lynch. Now back out to Smith. Murray, left corner to Grubb. They give Grubb the shot. She'll take it, no good. Grubb runs it down, saves it in. Smith has it, and they call her for walking. I've been impressed. And it comes, and a foul in backcourt on Smith. Now, Letcher Central did not commit a foul in the first half. They have committed 1 in the entire game. Ball on the floor. Witt digs it back out through a bad pass, and that's going to go into back court and be a turnover against Letcher Central. Brown comes back. Leaving will be Lynch. Turry. Down low they go to Brown. Brown kicks it back in the corner to Grubb. Now cross court to Smith. Thought about a three. Now penetrates and missed the jump shot. Headed back the other way. Dameron. Letcher Central looking for the bucket that would tie it. Couch down on the right block. Witt penetrates, drives to go to Couch, but that was knocked out of bounds by Addison Terry.
Witt was trying her best to lead Couch that time. Ball just got touched and messed up her decision, but good opportunity by Witt to try to get that in there.
And here comes the Holcomb. She's had a couple of big threes on this evening.
Yeah, Holcomb is probably their best three-point shooter out there right now.
Witt penetrates. Here she goes. Lays it in.
Witt's got 4.
We are tied at 35. Four unanswered by the Cougars. Down inside, Brown is open, no good. Boy, I thought you got fouled, didn't you?
Couch with that rebound, strong rebound.
Over it goes. A lot of contact down inside, both ways. Here goes Witt. And good, and a foul. Foul's gonna be on Brown. And Letcher Central regains the lead.
Witt's got 6 in the ball game. Going to have an opportunity. Old Pro Mart and 1.
Witt completes the three-point play, and it's 7 in a row scored by Letcher Central. They have turned a 4-point deficit into a 3-point lead. Terry goes down inside, circles, puts it up and in. Addison Terry. Boy, a lot of good young kids in this tournament, isn't it?
Absolutely. 12 points for Terry in the ball game.
Front court they go. Now Couch puts it on the floor, nowhere to go. Now inside to Witt. She turns, lays it in.
Witt's got 9 as she starts to really help these Cougars with some buckets.
40-37, minute 39 to go, third quarter. Curry into the corner. Lynch, 3, no good. Rebound, Letcher Central. They get it out to Witt. Witt gets double teamed, gets it over to Couch. Stop at the foul line, no good. That wasn't even close. Murray almost lost it. Terry comes up with it. Ahead to Smith, underneath to Brown. Ball never touched the floor, David.
Yeah, that was a good decision, good way to run the break, and excellent job by the Owls.
Witt again, no good. Rebound, Bailey put it in.
Big bucket by Bailey, her first 2, and it's huge. Under 48 seconds.
Smith for the tie, no. Rebound down, Letcher Central has it. 40 seconds. Letcher Central trying to become the second district runner-up to advance to the semifinals. Here goes Witt. Now to Couch. No good. Witt with a rebound. Knocked away, out of bounds. It'll go to Owsley County with 20 seconds to go.
Good battle by the Owls and the Cougars both that time, hustling after the basketball.
Smith will walk it down. 15 seconds to go to Turry. Now 10 seconds. Turry 7 seconds. Drives off the high ball screen. In the corner, Smith wants 3. No good. Rebound. Put back up, Lynch. No good. And we've reached the end of 3 with a score. Letcher Central 42. Owsley County 39. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter just ahead.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
42-39, you're at the Appalachia Wireless Girls 14th Regional Tournament. Before we get off the air, we want to thank Ann Dixon for our candy tonight. She always takes care of us at tournament time here on Hometown 24. She's really takes care of us every year, Harold.
Oh, yeah, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, Ann Dixon. Dave Dixon up there at Lodge Creek.
42-39, we start the fourth quarter. Letcher Central with the lead in the ball. Witt in the corner, Holcomb wants 3, no good. Rebound, Couch, up over Terry, put it in.
Now that's a big bucket right there. Terry, a little too far on the basket. Couch took advantage of it, got the ball back and got the bucket.
Terry, that time, led Couch, who is the stronger of the two.
Yeah.
Stronger player. You let her kind of push her underneath the basket. Driving, Lynch, no good, foul. And the result being a putback for Couch. That is only the second team foul of the night on Letcher Central. Going to the line is Lynch, and it's no good.
You just don't see that very often in any girls or boys basketball period. You just don't see that.
No, you do not.
Did a great job tonight playing defense.
Lynch missed a pair. Rebound down inside. Murray comes up with it and threw it away, and we got timeout by Owsley County. Save the possession, and it's going to be a full timeout. 44-39, Letcher Central. We'll be back.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a favorite medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back to the Appalachia Wireless Girls 14th Regional Tournament. We're in the fourth quarter, 44-39 as the Cougars have come back to take the lead. Owls will have the ball, Earl, and we're ready to go.
Inbounds it comes to Terry. Now Smith thought about a 3, moves inside the arc and backs back out behind the arc. Drops it down low to Macy Brown. No good.
I like the move.
And a rebound comes down to Letcher Central. The Owls and Letcher Central played in the championship game a year ago. Couch with a move and a bucket.
21.
And it is a 7-point lead for Letcher Central. On the drive, Smith, and she is fouled.
I think Witt may have made a pretty good block there, but when she put her arm down after the block, on the block, she got caught.
At the line is Carly Smith. It's good.
You can about write them down when that young lady goes to the line. 20 points for her in the ball game. Excellent shooter.
A junior.
Her and Couch have really went at it tonight.
And good again, 46-41.
Both with 21 in the ball game for their team.
Here comes some pressure. Witt gets double teamed and lost it. Now Terry fell, she lost it. Couch gets it and missed the shot. Couch gets it back. Letcher Central will reload. And a steal. Lynch is bumped and fouled from behind. And the foul is going to go on Dameron.
Spacing not good that time for the Cougars. They had 3 players real close, so they're going to have to get their spacing a little better on this half-court set, or it's hard to pass like that.
Team foul number 4, and the 4th foul all night long on Letcher Central. Lob it inbound, Addison Terry. Now to Smith, they'll call the play. Boy, Smith's good point guard, isn't she?
She is. She's real good with the basketball, and she handles it extremely well.
Down underneath, they finally get Brown on the block, and she lays it in, 46-43.
Yeah, she's got 8 in the game.
Here comes the press. Couch breaks the pressure, gets it in front court. Now has her pass knocked away, stolen. Smith on a run out, all the way, lays it up, no good. Put back up, no good. And they missed a golden opportunity there.
Remember that play.
Still in back court, Couch finally breaks the 10-second barrier, gets it across the timeline. Driving is Witt. Gets double teamed, nowhere to go. And she's going to get a timeout. As Coach Baker wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And Letcher Central having problems with their pressure, with Owsley's pressure on
Yeah, they're pushing them to the sides and doubling basketball. Cougars are going to have somebody on the block and up top and in the middle over here where somebody can break and get that basketball. They're doing a nice job trapping right now. And Witt's got to be a little mean with that basketball and take it in there. I think Cougars got their lead back when Couch come back and Witt driving the ball down and putting some shots up, and she's going to have to continue that.
Owsley comes back with her original starting 5. Bailey has been a big young lady in reserve for the Cougars. She's come in and played some big minutes.
Yes, she has. She's been tough in the paint, no question.
With it, top of the circle.
Look for the Cougars. Hawkins on this right side, an excellent shooter.
Letcher Central seems to have slowed the ball down a little bit. They go inside, ball blocked. Put back up and in by Bailey.
Bailey has 4.
Bailey has really played some big minutes. In the corner, and a 3 is no good. That was Murray. First shot she shot all night, I believe.
I don't think Coach Smith wanted that shot.
48-43, 4.5 to go. Jumping in front court, looking for help out of that corner is Holcomb. Now gets it to Couch. Letcher Central will bring it back outside and set the offense, and Walken called.
Yeah, that's a good call. She moved both feet before the ball went down. Coach Baker right there beside of it, and he knew it.
That Walken was by Dameron. Owsley down by 5. Inside it goes to Brown. She kicks it out to the baseline. Here goes Terry. Back to Brown, now to Smith, wants 3, gets 3.
Big bucket by Smith, and she's got 24.
48-46, here comes the press. They'll try to double team, finally jumping across the line to Witt.
A lot of time left, here you go.
Now inside, Couch, no good. Rebound, Bailey again. Boy, she has been a workhorse on the boards for Letcher Central.
She has been tough there.
And a foul going to be on Smith. That is team foul number 6 on Owsley County. And from this point on, the Cougars will shoot the bonus. Looking, finally get it into Witt. 3.5 to go. Bailey kicks it in the corner. 3 by Holcomb, good.
It's about money when Holcomb gets set. She's got excellent form. 9 points for
front court
Holcomb.
to Smith. Now to Turry. She drives down into the paint, and she got fouled. And that foul's going to be on Holcomb, and that is number 5, team foul number 5 on Letcher Central. And he comes to Brown. Now to Smith. Smith drives, crossover, spins, turns, puts it up, and no good. Rebound down to Bailey of Letcher Central.
Better watch Holcomb again.
Dameron. Corner to Holcomb. And now the ball stolen by Smith. Ahead to Turry. Behind her back. Goes down the lane. Lays it up, no good. Out of bounds. It'll go to Owsley County. And it comes to Turry. She brings it out of trouble. 2.5 to go. Makes her move, drives on Holcomb, backs her down to the foul line, gets it over to Smith, and shot is what?
Timeout called by Owsley County.
Timeout by Owsley County, 2:19 to go, and Letcher Central within 2 minutes and 19 seconds of pulling off a shocker.
Absolutely. We knew this would be a good ball game. Both these teams are two of the teams, if you mentioned 4 or 5 teams could win this, we have a couple of them here. And, you know, we expected a good ball game, and we're getting it. No question about it.
Well, you know, year in and year out, or at least for the last 6 years, the 53rd District representative has gone to the state tournament.
Yeah, and you know.
And Letcher Central, even though they came in the number 2 seed in that district and lost in the championship game to Knott County Central, you knew coming into this regional tournament this team was going to be tough.
This team has talent. Witt's a good ball player. Of course, Couch. And then you got Holcomb. He's a young player who shoots it extremely well out on the wing. And this team is young, and they're going to be a team that keeps getting better.
Letcher Central will try to play a little defense. Get it into Smith. Smith has had an exceptional night for the Owls. Lynch now over to Smith. Looks for the ball screen, gets it from Brown. Goes back to Brown. She goes up, missed the shot. And the rebound comes down to Letcher Central. Inside 2 minutes. And now what do we got? A foul.
Looks like Murray's going to get the foul.
And it's going to be 1 in bonus time for the Cougars.
Should be 1 and 1, and now there it is.
It'll be Dameron going to the line, trying to extend the lead.
4 points for Dameron. She's got 2 buckets in the ball game. Try to add to that total.
Dameron shot no good. Rebound Brown. Out to Smith. Smith drives. Smith puts it up, no good. Rebound Brown. What do we got? A jump ball. It'll stay with Owsley County. They lob it in Brown to Brown. Now to Murray. Murray down underneath to Lynch. She turns, or Turry. She turned, missed the shot.
Owsley's had some opportunities, just couldn't get the ball to fall.
And he comes to Witt. Jumping in front court to Holcomb. Thought about a three, has the ball knocked away. Smith knocks it down out of bounds. It'll stay with Letcher Central. Ball is stolen by Murray. Ahead to Smith. No good. Murray put it back up and in. And a foul. Foul may have been on Bailey.
Yeah, it's Murray's first bucket tonight, so.
And a big bucket, big steal there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Murray goes to the line. Shelby Murray, a junior.
Looks like Dameron will come out as Bentley will come in to give her a break for the Cougars.
At the line, Shelby Murray. Fires it up, no good. Rebound comes down. Still a one-possession game, minute and 9 seconds. Witt picks the dribble up and nowhere to go, and she has to call timeout. And it'll be a full timeout. 106 remaining, 51-48. We'll be right back.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
51-48 here at the Nixon Center on the campus of Leslie County High School in Hyden, Kentucky. Earl, very crucial from here on out. Each possession, each shot means a whole lot to either one of these ball clubs.
Letcher Central has got to take care of the basketball against this Owsley County pressure. I think if they do that, they can win this game.
Yeah, I do too. I think Witt has got to go get the ball and handle the basketball for them and put you people in their position. Couch down here on the go and hawk them on the side and get good spacing, and they will have an opportunity. Somebody's got to
looking, they get it inbound. Double team, jump it across the timeline to Holcomb. Holcomb drives and is fouled by Murray.
Good drive by Holcomb, and she'll have an opportunity to get double figures tonight. She's got 9. Pure shooter.
Holcomb for 2. It's good.
Good shooters make shots.
Bailey back into the lineup for Letcher Central, and leaving will be Bentley, as Bailey has really played well.
Yeah, she has.
52-48. One more. It's good. And back to a 5-point lead. Smith in a hurry inside a minute. Top of the circle. Gets it over to Turry in the corner to Lynch. Back to Turry. Wants 3. No good. Rebound, Letcher Central. 45 seconds. And a foul in backcourt on Smith. Now it's a matter of making some free throws.
Yeah. You know, you would like to see Couch and Holcomb go to that line as much as possible.
Couch at the line.
21 for her.
It's good. 3 in a row for the Cougars. And the lead's at 6, 2-possession game.
22 for Couch.
Important free throw here. And it's good.
23 for Couch.
7-point lead. Smith in front court. Smith on the crossover. Smith down the lane. Smith lays it in. 55-50. Here comes the pressure. Back court. And Couch is fouled by Lynch. 26 seconds to go. And it looked like with 26 seconds to go and Letcher Central at the line, like Travis Smith may have lost to the Cougars 2 years in a row in the regional tournament. Shot is good.
Yeah, and Couch is playing a little string music at that foul line in Hyden KY right now.
And 28 seconds. I can't see the clock from where I'm sitting, so.
Well, 26, 28.
26, 28.
Two difference.
Well, there's a big bar goes across the middle. It makes it look like a 6 from here. Here's the second shot, no good. Rebound to Brown. Out to Smith, 25 seconds. Smith crossover, fires it, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. 2-possession game. They don't have to have a 3, but it sure would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. And if you're the Cougars, you want to keep that pressure on them.
Grab, threw it out of bounds. And Letcher Central with 14 seconds, I believe, is what's left. With 14 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Is on the verge of pulling a major upset in the 14th region tournament. Because coming in, these Owls were favored to say the least. Lob it in front court. Witt is fouled by Smith.
And the crowd starts to exit the Nixon Center.
Tomorrow night, we'll be right back here. 5:30 before the whistle. And that game tips off at 6. It'll be Knott County Central and Breathitt County, Leslie County, and Estill County. All that tomorrow night in night 2 of the 14th region tournament. 3-possession game now, and Witt puts it in 58-50.
Witt's got 11 to get in double figures tonight.
Smith, stop and pop and hit. 58-53. And Travis Smith will call a timeout with what looks like 5.9 seconds to go. And it will be the first semifinal game Friday night. Will be the Hazard Bulldogs
and the Cougars
and the Letcher Central Cougars. And that should be a good one.
Yeah, it should.
One wonders just what Coach Baker will come up with to try to keep Maggard in check.
Well, you know Coach Baker, he'll try to work something up, and Coach Halbert down there.
Well, it ain't like he don't know Abby Maggard. You know, I mean, she played at Knott County Central the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He knows her well.
Yep, he does.
Party beginning in Whitesburg, while Boonville will be sad tonight. Out they go to inbound, get it into Couch, and she's fouled immediately by Grubb. And Couch will stride, and she's walking pretty good now.
Yeah, but that ankle's going to be sore. She's going to have treatment tomorrow, and
well, you know, she will not have to play again until Friday.
No, that's the good thing. She can get that treatment and the next few days and get herself ready.
Shot is good.
Couch, what a ball game. 25. Holcomb had 11 and Witt 11 in scoring for the Cougars. 29 for Smith from Owsley County, and Brown had 8.
Good again for Couch, and 60-53. Smith will stop for one last 3, and of course she hit it. And the final score will be Letcher Central 60, Owsley County 56. And David Adams, a very happy Coach Keith Becker.
I think so, because, you know, his team is young, and he's bringing them, and this is a good win for him. Hey, he's in this thing.
Boy, he has done an outstanding job with his Letcher Central Cougars. Make no mistake about that. And your heart kind of goes out a little bit to Coach Travis Smith and his Owsley County Owls, because, again, another year they have been turned aside in the regional tournament.
Absolutely, and hopefully we can get Couch here. We like to talk to her and ask her a few questions.
Well, we'll try to get her. I'm sure the boys is going to get her over here up on the set here, but we'll just have to wait. And she has.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll
Absolutely.
be back in just a minute.
Yeah.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, and we've got Coach Baker here after the win. And Coach, how'd you do it?
Well, you know, yesterday and the day before in practice, you know, we concentrated. We just told our kids that you can't play passive like you did against in the district championship. You know, it's going to be a battle. You got to limit your turnovers. You got to take care of every possession. And you got to make shots. You know, Jay Witt takes the ball to the basket and breaks the game open. You know, she may have took the ball to the basket one time during the district championship. You know, and it's just things that we worked on all year. It's there. But, you know, this team has been through 3 different teams this year.
Right.
You know, we had 2 quit, and then we had Farrah Combs go down with a sprain in MCL. So we've been through 3 different teams. And maybe the team that I have now is showing up to play.
Well, and it takes a while for chemistry and those kinds of things to come together. And I think I saw you one time look at Jalen Witt and say, "You better shoot the ball." Did I see that?
You saw that, yeah.
But,
you know, people sometimes think a player like Jay Witt, I'm telling her not to shoot. I promise you, we're telling her to shoot.
Yeah, Coach Noble and I have talked about that, and she took over there with that string of 3 consecutive times, taking it down the middle, and, you know, that's a concerted effort on your behalf to get her to be more organized, more into that offensive game.
It does. You know, when they're guarding Couch with 3, she has lanes. And then if they have to double Jay, Kara's going to shoot 3s.
Did you realize you had 0 fouls at halftime?
I did not.
But I think a lot of the things, and Owsley tried to speed you up, and I saw that a lot of things that you tried to do in relation to the 1-2-2 trap. What did you tell your kids to do and how to react to that?
Well, you know, you can't, you know, basically Jay Witt's our ball handler, and we can't have 3 people run and hide. Right. You know, you got to get to the open spots, you know. And we try to get somebody in the middle of the floor, and sometimes we want it to be Jay Witt, sometimes we want it to be Kira Couch, and we mix it up a little bit.
You mentioned Couch. How was it her ankle?
Yeah, it's her ankle. I mean, you know, she's one of those kids that, you know, she had an ACL as Tara as a 7th grader. Right. She was sick there. She's one of those kids that's fought through everything to get back, And I think it's the first time she's ever turned her ankle. You know how that goes when it's the first time.
Yes.
It hurts, and you're not used to that type of pain.
But, the thing about it is, too, they try to take away, and Coach Smith dropped down and dropped the Smith girl down in front of her. What kind of changes and I noticed there later on, you were able to get her the ball again after she came back.
Well, a lot of times, the game plan was when Brown's out, it's 4 out with Kira in, because the Brown girl does a pretty good job on her, and then they started double teaming her, and the weak side's open.
Right.
And we can dump to the opposite post, and it's little things that we work on. They know that it's nothing new. It's just sometimes that we don't execute those things.
Right. Semi-final, 6 o'clock Friday versus Hazard. Your thoughts about Hazard?
Well, Hazard's playing their best basketball right now, and they have a girl called Abby Maggard, that can beat you herself. So, we're going to have to limit her touches and not let her have easy buckets. And she's got a good surrounding cast too. They're young, but they're good.
Well, and just like I was talking to Coach Noble, this is a young tournament. A very young tournament with a lot of talented young ladies, and yours included. The thing about it is, it's a Friday night. You survive, you advance, and you've got 2 or 3 days or 2 days and a half to prepare for Abby and the rest of the Lady Dogs.
We do. Hazard's a nice team. Todd's done a great job with them at Hazard, and and they're going to be a hard out.
Yep. Well, Coach, I know there's a lot of other people that's wanting to talk to you, and I congratulate you.
Thank you.
I talked to you the other day and said I'd really like to talk to you after the game, and that clearly just says that you've won.
Yeah,
so congratulations.
I like when you all talk to me.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Here you go, Kira. She might sing. She likes to sing. Okay.
Yeah,
you can't be telling people that. You can't be telling people. Thank you.
And this is Kara Couch, player of the game. And Kara, first question: how's your ankle?
It's doing a lot better. I mean, it still hurts a lot, but I really think a lot of it was it scared the crap out of me.
So Coach Baker said that's the first time you'd ever hurt your ankle?
Yeah, well, that's the first time I've hurt this one.
This ankle.
But I haven't rolled an ankle since volleyball 3 years ago.
But talk about the game. Early they went to you a whole lot and you were on fire. How were you able to get inside that zone and find your little spot and then finish around the go?
Well, I just knew I had to take what the defense was giving me, whether that was going to be inside, that means I have to post up, seal, or if that was going to be outside, like hitting a little 15-footer or a three-pointer, So it really depended on what they were going to do, but my teammates really, was the ones that got me the ball. Their passing was amazing tonight, and I really couldn't have did it without them, honestly.
And in the case in point, Allie Bailey, she comes off the bench after you get hurt and plays almost the rest of the game. Talk to us a little bit about Allie.
Allie, she works hard every single day in practice. She's been working. She's just like a freshman. So yeah, she is a freshman. So she's been working all summer, and she's not really got a chance to really show what she can do all season. But I'm so proud of her for finally getting in the big moments and showing what she can do. And I'm so proud of her.
Last thing, Friday night semifinals, Hazard, Abby Maggard, and the Lady Bulldogs. What's your thoughts about Friday?
They're a great team. You saw it here tonight when they were playing Wolfe County. They can score inside, they can shoot the three, they can shoot the mid-range. Every single person on their team's good. So we're really going to have to work on our defense and definitely work on not letting them get so many shots. But I'm really hoping that we can pull through and hopefully play to win another championship.
Well, listen, congratulations, continue good luck, and like I told Coach Baker, really and truthfully, I told him the other day the only way I could get to talk to him if you all won, and you won. And congratulations.
Thank you.
I got you. Good job, good game.
And the thing about it is with Coach Baker, come on in here, Coach Noble, and we'll make a few little things, and then we'll go from there.
Good deal.
your thoughts on the first semifinal now, the Hazard Lady Bulldogs and the Letcher County Central?
Should be a good basketball game. This was only really my second time seeing Letcher, so I wasn't as familiar with them, but Coach Baker, has got a heck of a basketball team. Those guys, they play the roles really well. I thought the shooters were huge. The two kids that hit the threes for them, and then I was really impressed with Jay Witt. You had talked about her to me earlier, but I really hadn't seen her, hadn't paid a whole lot of attention, but she took that game over at times, and of course Couch did what she did, and then the Bailey girl off the bench, which was huge. And when you go on runs to win regional tournaments, you get contributions from people that you're really not expecting, and Bailey was that person tonight for Letcher. But Hazard with Abby Magrum, one of the best players in Eastern Kentucky, and if they get the play that they got out of their younger kids tonight, should be a heck of a basketball game.
And when it comes down to they're two wins away from Rupp Arena, so it's going to be a real tussle in here, and it'll be a big crowd come 5 o'clock Friday evening.
It's 5 o'clock.
But tomorrow night, we've got the other teams coming in here, and if any of those games are any like these two tonight, it's going to be a really, really, really good night to come watch basketball. So those people sitting there watching on TV, get an opportunity to come on down to the Richard M. Nixon Gymnasium and Leslie County High School and come out and watch.
Absolutely. Listen, live stream is great.
Oh, yeah.
I've got family in northern Indiana that never saw my games until they started catching some of these games online. But there's nothing that beats in-person high school Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky basketball. Nothing better than seeing it live.
Yeah. And, that's pretty much it from here. And who am I throwing it to?
We're closing her out.
We're closing her out. All right. For you guys out there, and thank Josh Cornett for asking me and Coach Noble and all the people that come here early, stay late, and give the opportunity for you to sit at your house and watch the games like I have done pretty much all this year. And it just was 2 great games, and we expect 2 great games tomorrow night. Come out here at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and that will be another slobber knocker, as they call them. And Coach Noble, thanks for doing this along with me.
Oh, listen, I'm glad to be here. I appreciate TV24 having me on. Appreciate all the work they do and all these other streaming services do to promote the youth in Eastern Kentucky. We certainly need it. I know as coaches, we really appreciate it as well, and it's been an honor to be on here with you tonight, Manus. I appreciate it.
And with that, good night.